AAF DJs Opie and Anthony, who like to refer to themselves as demented, told their listeners Mayor Menino had been killed in a car accident. At the time it aired, the mayor's wife, Angela, thought her husband was in a car on the way to the airport, so she thought it was true. When the mayor's staff heard about the prank, they demanded a retraction.
Totally irresponsible.
Can anyone take a joke anymore?
Boston Mayor Tom Menino, thankfully, is alive and well, contrary to a radio station so-called April Fool's joke.
WAAF DJs Opie and Anthony had announced on the air the mayor was killed in a car accident in Florida.
Tom Menino is very much alive and not at all amused.
It was an April Fool's joke, right? Albeit a tasteless one, right? But you know, well, some of the listeners actually found it very funny, and I do want to state that because we're getting a lot of flack that it was just shocking. There is some comedic value to it.
Now, the mayor plans to file a complaint with the FCC, and he may even sue the radio station. WAAF management says they've offered to let the mayor throw pies in the DJ's faces to raise money for charity, but tonight Opie and Anthony told me they will not go along with that.
This is where it gets stupid.
You think saying the mayor was dead was crossing the line, huh?
Yeah, I feel bad that the mayor's, wife heard it. Who knew that the mayor's family is fans of the Opie and Anthony show?
Tom Menino was very upset. Adding to his anger was the fact that the on-air personalities never apologized.
We apologize to the mayor.
Never apologized.
I am sorry, Mayor.
I will not accept the apology this time.
I am sorry, Mayor.
Opie and Anthony killed at Menino. Opie and Anthony killed at Menino.
This is going to get you fired.
I am sorry, Mayor.
You make me sick, you fat sack of crap.
The station initially tried to parlay this incident into a publicity stunt. Station owners did take the situation very seriously, and today they acted.
Opie and Anthony repeatedly announced that Mayor Tom Menino had been killed in a car crash. Now WAAF has suspended the DJs indefinitely without pay. Mayor Menino is also seeking sanctions from the Federal Communications Commission.
Today, Opie and Anthony were gone. Fired. Opie and Anthony are unemployed tonight.
Opie and Anthony have been terminated.
Fired. And that looks like the last you're going to hear from either of these DJs for a while. And if the former WAAF afternoon drive duo are looking for sympathy, they better not look on the streets of Boston.
I agree with it. I think they should have been fired, absolutely. I think they should have been fired. Like someone saying that my mom was dead.
Opie and Anthony are off the air for good. Losers.
Opie and Anthony have been fired.
It was all just a joke. Opie and Anthony delivered the joke on April Fool's Day, but the punchline knocked them right out of Boston radio. They're dead air as far as their radio show is concerned. That's no joke. The station's keeping kind of a low profile as a couple of its top DJs go to no profile. Instead of delivering jokes, Opie and Anthony are going to be delivering audition tapes.
Mayor Menino had no comment on that tonight, but in a statement, he said,
hopefully this incident will give all broadcasters pause.
When they make statements which are
false and irresponsible.
Piss off.
Opie and Anthony killed at Menino.
We killed the mayor of Boston. Don't ask them.
Opie and Anthony. We're nobody's bitch. Opie and Anthony have been fired. And that looks like the last you're going to hear from either of these DJs for a while. He's kind of right. It was a while. So, where were we, Anthony? Where were we before we were rudely interrupted? What were you saying? Holy crap. Well, hello, Boston. How are you? It's about time. Jesus. We've been looking forward to this day for 3 years and 4 months. 3 years, 4 months ago, we were asked to leave the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Came to New York. 3 years and 4 months later, hey, we're back. It took a little longer than we would have hoped. Yeah, some things have changed since we left Boston. Right. We're now heard in about, 40 or 50 cities. Yeah. We went away, and we've been having a good time. The whole time, though, we were saying it's a no-brainer to put us back in Boston. It took a lot longer than we would have liked, but we're back.
and it feels good, Anthony.
It would have been really good to get back on the air years ago when that whole, the whole montage we just played was all the news clips from when we did get fired, and we weren't allowed to speak to the press. They put a gag order on us. And we never actually got to explain what happened, who the scumbags in the whole thing were, and where we ended up. It was a lot of unanswered questions. 3.5 years later. Jesus Christ.
Well, the phones have exploded. We don't really know where to begin today. We got to make sure everyone is in on this one today, because we're being heard in Cleveland and San Francisco and Sacramento and
just started in Washington D.C. yesterday.
This is going to be a great, great day.
Yes,
probably the most exciting day of my radio career is happening in front of our eyes, Anthony.
This is justice. This is vengeance. All those good, evil things wrapped up into one. Finally back.
We should give out the national number.
Yeah.
We want a lot of people from Boston to give us a call today. So if the other cities would help us out a little bit today, let them get through, okay? 866-277-4WOW. The phone number again, 866-277-4WOW. Let's go right to the phones and talk to Tom. Tom, what's going on?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
It was obvious. I just called to say what? The two tools are back in Boston, right? It was obvious. In the end, O&A always wins.
Always win.
Always. It might take 3 years, 4 months, but in the end, we always win. If anybody would have told us this would be what would be happening 3 years and 4 months later, when we first got fired, I'd have told them they were on crack. Who the hell would have dreamt we would be on BCN in Boston? Right?
Right. It's our new home, and we couldn't be more excited.
Couldn't be happier.
We got to thank Oedipus and Tony for putting us on BCN.
Putting us on. Live here in afternoons.
Chris, what's going on?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Pretty good.
I used to go to BC, and I used to listen to you guys all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you guys came to New York, it was great. I just wanted to say congrats on being back in Boston. You guys are great.
Oh,
I hope you're there for a long time.
We will be there for a long time, and we will completely destroy the competition.
All right, you guys suck.
Thanks, man. That old gag.
And if anyone doubts us, please give us a call right now. It's going to get ugly for many, many people in Boston. Andy, what's going on?
Hey, boys, welcome.
Hey, thanks.
Yes, I just wanted to say, you guys are like cockroaches. At the end, you always are still alive.
Yeah, the nuclear blast, the poisonous gas.
Take care, boys.
No matter what it is, the Opie and Anthony cockroach just keeps going.
Yeah.
Crawls out of the socket on the wall.
And I must tell everyone, we look younger these days.
Oh, my God, what a mess.
We were looking at all the news clips from the Boston days, which is 3 years, 4 months ago.
I was convulsing in the corner in the fetal position, drooling, watching this stuff. It brought me right back to when we got fired from Boston. And it wasn't a fun time.
No.
We really didn't know where the hell we were going to end up, if it was indeed the end of our careers, like so many of those lame-ass news anchors were saying. And remember Charles Laquadera getting on the air and saying that we pretty much committed career suicide?
Yeah.
He was on one of those Saturday morning talk shows. And I wake up and I'm looking at the TV, and there's Charles Laquadera saying, I don't think they're going to get another job in radio. I'm sitting there going, oh, jeez, this is our lives.
Well, why don't we start from the beginning, Anthony?
Yeah. Some of the people that supported us, maybe we'll go through. Some of the people that didn't. Some of the people that turned their backs on Opie and Anthony.
Don't worry, AF. You'll be able to respond after you get through your 20, 25 minutes of music.
Yeah. Give me a break. We heard a lot of radio programs that were discussing what happened to us from AAF. We heard the old GM from there, Brucey Mittman, who we've had on our show a few times. We've gone out to have drinks with him. Boy, the lovable midget, the lovable little fidget, Brucey. And we don't have a problem with Bruce. We've hung out with him. He's a good guy. He's fun. We heard a tape of him on AF's morning show. Greg Hill, the Hill Man in the morning show.
That was supposed to be our morning show.
Oh, that's right.
But we said no.
We could get into that a little later.
Yeah, we will. And Greg,
in the abuse section of the program.
And
today.
Greg, if you doubt us, go down the hall and talk to Dave Dickless and ask him if he was going to move you or maybe fire you to make room for us in Morning Drive. Let's see if he has the balls to tell you.
That
backstabbing bastard.
Because that was happening. That was in negotiations about a month ago, 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah. Ouch.
And if you don't believe us, you could call our agent. He's got all the phone calls and all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
He's got documentation.
That's how lovely
they would
are
offer
there.
your job, Mr. Hillman.
Yeah. But I remember hearing Brucey.
Oh, we've just begun, Rick. Rick wasn't with us back then. We have just begun. We will destroy WAF. We have no friends over there. None.
None left.
The ones that we kind of got along with are long gone. And the ones that are left are the ones that are a bunch of pussies that allows Dave to walk all over them. So anyway, Ed and I were doing a little radio show on WBAB on Long Island, and we were hired for afternoon drive in Boston on WAF, a station that, quite frankly, has a signal problem, and you don't really get to hear too well in downtown Boston. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much a Worcester rock station. But we went up there and we worked our ballies off, and we made a name for ourselves.
Had a lot of fun, kind of put the station on the map. You know, they had a history in Worcester, but they really weren't known in Boston that much. And we kind of put them on the map. It was fun doing it. We had a great time. We grew as a show.
And for the first time, we were acknowledged in Boston as a real competitor in Boston radio. Mm-hmm. That was because of Anthony and I.
Right.
A lot of people will admit that in the media in Boston. And then we got stupid about 3 years, 4 months, and a day ago.
And let me tell you something else. It was Opie's friggin' idea. It really was. I got the call April 1st in the morning, and Opie goes, you know how all these jocks are saying, doing their April Fool's gags, and it's the same crap year after year? I'm like, yeah. He goes, I got an idea. Let's just take it right up to the limit.
You know all those jocks that do, like, fake weddings and stuff, you know, and how lame they are?
Stage fake fights with their co-hosts.
Yeah, you know, all that fake radio. And I don't know about you, but I don't really like doing fake radio, so let's let it all hang out.
Let's just do the ultimate gag and really get in deep and say that Mayor Menino was dead. And I was in some kind of a
Budweiser coma.
Yeah, from the night before. So I agreed to it. And we went in and did it.
In case the old listeners are wondering, yes, Anthony still likes his beer.
I still like the Bud.
Beer.
Sure.
So go ahead.
And we agreed to it and came in and started the ball rolling on that April Fool's show 3 years ago in 4 months. And it didn't go over too well.
That was a stupid idea that blew up in our face.
Yeah.
And we've said it many, many times. Matter of fact, we say it. We talk about the mayor's prank again in FHM magazine, the latest issue. We're in there. Anna Kournikova's on the cover. If you want to read it for yourself,
we're always asked about that. Anyway, we did it, and then we actually had to suspend ourselves.
Right.
The next day, because that's when the media really started picking up on it. We did the show April 2nd. A lot of people think we were fired April 1st.
No, we got to go back on the air April 2nd.
April 2nd, and that's when the news really started picking up. The mayor really got pissed, and we went into the office with Dave Dickless and Brucey and decided maybe we shouldn't go on the air the next day.
And Dave, a program director that has no effing clue whatsoever.
Oh, this was...
We're on the air doing the whole mayor's prank, and he's writing on a big chalkboard. Hey, make sure you pack sell the latest from Limp Bizkit.
He really didn't get the show.
Tickets for Godsmack this weekend.
He really didn't get the show.
While his station is collapsing around him, and he had no clue and didn't know what the F to do.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, you're a douchebag. And we will not quit until you leave AAF.
There you go.
That is a promise, my friend. And if you think you're going to be smart and leave AAF and go to another city, better not be a city that we broadcast in.
How's working over there without the ozone? I bet that sucks with all of his connections and everything.
Anyway.
Ozone rocked.
So, the whole station is collapsing around him because he had no clue how to, handle the mayor's prank. I don't even think he knew what was going on.
Yeah, no clue.
But he was walking in and out writing goofy notes on his cute little chalkboard over there.
As the days went on, the company that owned the station decided to do an investigation. Who knew about this whole mayor's prank? Was it a planned event? Did Dave Dickless know about it? Did Bruce Mittman know about it beforehand? How long into it did we go before they told us to stop? Did we stop? All these questions that were coming in, that they were doing this big investigation. We knew at this point we were gone. We just knew we were fired. They just wanted to know who else's head was going to roll. Right. It pretty much was it. And that investigator that came in, she was saying, we'll just ask you a few questions. We're going to get you back on the air. I'm like, bull.
So, yeah, but the day before the cute little investigation that went on in one of the hotels up there, Dave Dickless calls me at home, begging me to lie.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Save his own ass. We knew already we were fired, and here's a guy, no sympathy whatsoever, begging me to lie in front of this lady when they were going to try to find out, you know, what we knew about this prank.
Supposedly, the mayor's office was calling, telling us to stop doing this. And Dave supposedly came in and told us to stop, and then said we didn't stop, and that's the story he wanted us to tell the investigator.
It was a great boss for you.
Yeah. Just trying to, you know, save that ass. Why not? They totally pussied out on us. They really did. This is a radio event that in public you chastise us, you smack us around a little bit, call us idiots, and in private you pat us on the back and go through the news clippings and the media coverage. You might suspend us, whatever, and then you're back on the air after the smoke clears. If you have a ballsy management team that stands behind their talent, which at the time and now they don't over there. They just don't.
And I should add this. We now work for a company that understands what we do and protects us. Mm-hmm. We work for a GM that, you know, understands this type of radio and knows what to do when we get into the heat of trouble. And we'll explain it. We've been in so much more trouble since leaving Boston, it's not even funny. We have a program director that is on top of what we do on a daily basis and understands what we're doing.
Yeah. It was always
just save our ass.
It was always this clueless factor that Dave had, where we would do a bit or something, and he would run in and not even understand that it was something great for the show and for the station. He just didn't get the type of radio we were doing.
So fast forward, we get fired.
Goodbye.
Fired. I have to tell my girlfriend that we're leaving Boston. Mm-hmm. I have to tell her that, you know, the fine apartment we had in Wellesley is no longer hers. I had to tell her that the great job she had at the Bank of Boston is no longer hers.
Don't make it sound like you had a hot place in Wellesley.
I liked my place.
You were like in the one slum of Wellesley.
But I liked my surroundings, man.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I'm stuck in Ashland because they wouldn't pay me anything over there.
True.
It was horrible.
True.
And Opie's in Wellesley. Like I said, the slum of Wellesley. One house.
I just saved my money better, that's all.
No, you didn't.
So I had to tell Sam that we're leaving Boston.
Yeah.
The life she knows and loves. Sorry, it's over. Mm-hmm. Management didn't stick up for us. We're out of here. So where are you going to work next? I don't know. I don't know. We have to fly to Atlanta. You want to go to Atlanta? Had to deal with her crying for a month straight. Mm-hmm. Well, Dave was all worried about saving his own ass.
And now let's enter another participant into this whole conversation. The guy that was doing 7 to midnight, Rocco. Rocco slides in through the 3 to 7 slot while we were suspended still. We weren't fired yet. And stops playing any Opie and Anthony little sweepers that you hear. Little things that identify the 3 to 7 slot as the Opie and Anthony show. And he starts playing Rocco once. Like we were done.
Right.
Dude, it's my shift. It's my show.
Oh, he was just waiting for us to F up.
Yeah, just wait.
Because he's Dave Dickless' little boy.
Yeah.
Hey, good career you got going there, Rocco. Not bad. You're in the same place you were 3 years ago.
No one
Make sure you pick up the latest issue of Rolling Stone and read about us, dick.
No one would stand up to Dave Dickless in that place. We had his face turning red on a daily basis, and it was fun. It was really a lot of fun aggravating him. But everybody else, I don't know why, they run around scared of the guy. Like he's some mogul. You know, he's a tool.
I have a question. Did you lie for the guy?
No, absolutely not.
This should be said. We did a stupid thing. We know that. But you know what? We enjoyed it, and I have no regrets. And we also took responsibility, and you know what? We suffered for it. I liked Boston. I never wanted to leave. It's been 3 years and 4 months. It was basically a prison sentence. Ever since we got fired, we've been trying to get back into Boston.
Right.
So we took full responsibility for what we did. We didn't sell anyone down the river. No one.
When she asked you about did he know, and he did know, I'm saying you told her, yeah, he knows.
Yeah, we don't know what he said when he went in there with her. You know, I have no clue what he said. But it was enough. He was the program director. He was on premises at the time we said the mayor was dead. Mm-hmm. We got fired. He got suspended for a week. The GM, who wasn't even in the building at the time, he was doing something with his son, got a month's suspension without pay. I never understood that.
And Dave, who was in the building, writing on his the chalkboard in the studio, 1 week suspension, and everything's back to normal.
And the last phone call we ever got from Dave was the one saying, "Could you tell them this?"
Please lie.
Once we got fired,
I need you to lie.
Never heard from him.
I'm saying, Dave, there's tape of us doing this prank after the time you told the mayor we weren't doing it.
Yeah.
And that's the last we heard from him.
That was the last we heard from him.
3 years, 4 months ago.
And a lot of stories are going around there that we said no one supported us. Oh, then they got on and said no one supported them. No, there were a few people that did. Bruce Mittman, we hung out with him. He did support us. He wanted us back bad. He knew we were doing very well for that station. Ozone, the midday guy and music director, John Osterlin, who's doing a morning show up there now. Very good friends with him. Still like the guy a lot, you know. He supported us.
When we got fired, he went on the air and was completely outraged, trying to, rally the troops and get the station, going, guys, this is BS, man. We're losing our best guys, and he spoke up, and all the other ones, they folded like cheap tents and just backed down, and they were all scared.
A few of the promotions people, like Otto, and a few of the other people had a party for us. It was great, They really felt bad about what happened. Rocco, he couldn't be happier to slide in, and as we said when we were up there, look, one of these days we're going to be gone. We will be gone. No ifs, ands, or buts. And who will be in our place? The Slappy and Wappy Show, we used to call it. We said someday we'll be gone. They'll just say, hey, it's the Slappy and Wappy Show. Well, Rocco got a Wappy and continued to try to do what we were doing.
And then his Wappy had problems with management and Dave Dickless, and Rocco, didn't support him either, and that guy moved on, and Dave got his way again.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Pulling the whole staff around.
You have an afternoon show that seems to be working.
After we left.
Because, after we left.
It ain't going to be working anymore, fellas. Can't wait for your 20-second response in between records.
And you screw that up.
Should be a lot of fun. In between you just spanking man ass. Oh,
hey, that's a good bit.
We got lots of things to tell.
Ass whip Wednesday. Whip 'em out Wednesday. People will be confused. They'll think that I invented it or something.
In between fake weddings, where he leaves his bride at the altar and wants the whole city to believe that he actually was going to get married.
Who was buying that one?
That's like in between that and spanking man ass on Wednesday to try to make people forget that we came up with the most brilliant promotion ever when we were in
Whip
Boston.
'em out Wednesday. Wow. Returning to Boston.
Yeah, Wow returns to Boston tomorrow. None of this whip ass Wednesday.
And then, hey, I'm picking a new sidekick.
We have fat guys with pimples getting their asses beat. Oh, that's the type of radio I want to hear.
It's funny. I'm picking a new sidekick. I'm going to pick a ticket number at Fenway, and whoever's sitting in that seat is my new sidekick.
That's what they really did.
Hey, it's Matty. It's a guy named Matty. Look, he's so excited to be my sidekick.
And he just happens to be in radio. Wow, what a coincidence.
Didn't you recognize he was the guy that...
Stupidest, gayest radio ever.
Didn't you recognize him as the guy that worked right across the hall at the station in the same building you worked in? Like, who was buying that kind of radio?
Ugh. Get in a coffin.
It really does. What an adventure.
And we hold Dave Douglas responsible. And his life is just going to be a nightmare in Boston.
Yep.
You just wait and see.
Remember the crap we used to do? Remember how the people reacted? And remember how awful it was for the people we used to attack and how you used to laugh sometimes because it was really funny to watch them cringe and die a slow death? Well, you're that guy now.
Yeah.
You're that guy.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
So losing a lot of hair.
Come up with some fun little sweepers you could play in response. Ooh.
And I'm going to disagree with one thing. It was not a stupid idea to say the mayor's dead. That is funny.
It wasn't, Norton?
It's funny. No, it's funny.
Jim Norton sitting in with us today, of course.
Very, very funny.
So, well, that's just the tip of the iceberg. But
yeah, we don't want to lay on it for.
I want to congratulate WAF though, because
really,
yeah, we're being syndicated to many, many cities now, and you're our first enemy.
Yeah, we really didn't have one in any of the other cities. That's good.
You don't even know what the O&A Army could do these days. Stupid.
That's not good comedy radio. Don't say anything mean. Let's keep it clean, fellas.
A lot of Boston people on the phones.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take a break. We're just getting started, but hey, man, I am so happy today. It's not even funny.
Yeah, it's been too long.
We're breaking out the champagne. And we're just going to give you guys some great radio in Boston. Guaranteed. Just like the old days.
Even better. Even better.
We promise you none of that gay radio crap. That fake gay radio.
The stuff that,
Boy, Rocco, I wonder why you're not syndicated. Boy, fake weddings and whipping man-ass on Wednesdays. Yeah, I would think every city in America would want to hear that at this point.
When you go to, if you want to see what we've been doing over the past 3 years or so, you go to foundrymusic.com, and you could see a lot of fun stuff.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yes, Opie.
Because we are the stupidest DJs in America. We thought we would share and put everything we do on our radio show on a website. Mm-hmm. Not thinking that at the time Rocco and Birdsey, now Rocco and whoever he's got, and Birdsey's got a new guy. Never thought they would, use our freaking website as a playbook to how to do radio.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
And we will get into all that. The attack on the media thing?
Oh, please. You want to see big cans on the Today Show? Done it. Did it already. Thank you very much.
Anyway, we're just getting going here.
Yeah.
Thank you, WBCN. Thank you. Thank you. And there is a reason why this took so long. Yeah. Because BCN, quite frankly, cares about their people. Mm-hmm. Unlike Dave Dickless showing that he could care less about us when we got fired. Not even a phone call saying, hey, dudes, tough break. Hope you're going to be okay. Anything I could do.
Go ahead, Hillman. Go right into the office and ask Dave if we weren't slated for the morning slot there at AAF.
You mean he was just going to boot his morning guy out?
Oh, yeah.
Right after he signed him to a new deal.
We were completely offered the morning
deal,
show.
Right, Greg? Yeah, it was 3 years.
The morning show at AAF would have been ours if we wanted it. If we wanted it. We're like, nope. We want to be in Boston real bad.
No, and we want to be at a station and a company that appreciates us, too. Mm-hmm. That's very important.
But let him look you in the eyes, and you ask him. And you watch him just lie to your face. There you go. A little job security for you.
Fake weddings are funny.
There's a bullet whizzed right by your head. You never even saw it. Never heard it. But right by your head.
Well, we're going to go right to the phones next. I wonder how many things they broke today. You're going to be breaking a lot of things. Ask Steve Kingston of K-Rock in New York.
Yeah, he's been having fun with us since we've been here. He's probably relieved that now we have a new bitch.
That's right.
New bitch to bend over a chair and just pummel. You're our new bitch.
Yeah. Hope this isn't too boring for everyone else in the country, but that's all right. Trust me, this is going to get real interesting. We have to take a break. Can't wait for your response. I'm sure you'll have about 2 minutes in between records.
Uh-oh. Hey, I'm going to play 20 minutes of song while I think of what to
say. You're a new bitch, and we are going to F you hard.
We wrote the book on this, you idiot.
Just hard. With no lube. It's going to be blood. Your boots are going to fill up with your own blood.
Oh, by the way, and eventually we'll start doing some really good radio for you.
Yeah, eventually.
We promise. Some real good, honest radio. Anthony, the phone number.
Wow. Yes.
Don't even have to give it out, but this is something you should write down because we want to hear from you guys. 866-277-4WOW. That's 866-277-4WOW. We bring back Whip 'em Out Wednesday tomorrow to Boston to get the homemade WOW signs on the back of your car if you support O&A, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be back with your phone calls next.
Anytime, Einstein.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
The show blows.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Blows. Show blows monkey ass.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
102.7 WNEW announces our new fall lineup. Sports Guys mornings, Scott and Mike middays, Opie and Anthony afternoons, Ron and Fez nights.
102.7 WNEW.
Anthony.
Yes.
Sam Adams.
Sam Adams. I might be able to use one. You know, it's from Boston. Boston beer. They make Sam Adams. Jim Cook, the master brewer of Sam Adams. Summer ale, the lager, a lot of specialty beers, all made much better than any other beer. Sam Adams. Take it to all the events. You're going to the beach. It's I know it's very hot out, right?
Right.
What would be better than a nice, cool summer ale on this hot day?
I hope it goes well with champagne today.
Yes, a little champagne. And you wash it down with some Sam Adams.
Top it off with a little H.
Yeah, and then snort some Coke.
And then take that razor blade and...
Yeah. Make sure they find you with an empty bottle of Sam Adams next to you. We love it. We drink it all the time. Sam Adams. A passion in brewing. Independence in brewing. Sam Adams.
Opie and Anthony. 102.7 WNEW.
Get down with the sickness. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Yeah. We're back in Boston. And you can go F yourself. For a lot of the newer cities, they might not know why this is such a big deal. Well, we got fired from Boston 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago. And this is like a triumphant return. We just got released from prison. And we need a girl with big boobs to bang. Is that it? Oh, yeah.
Just got out of the joint.
They said the mayor died and it cost us 3 years and 4 months on Boston radio. But we're out of prison. And now there's a bunch of people that have to pay.
Our New York fans are going to get mad. They're going to think that you're saying that for 3 years we've been in prison here.
No, as far as Boston, I think they understand.
Now
they understand how important Boston always has been to us.
We can't have the New York fans being like the wife or the girlfriend, and then we come home with body glitter on us. You know? You can never explain away body glitter. And we don't want to make it seem like that.
They're part of the O&A Army. They're going to help us destroy WAF. Let's go right to the phones. Doug, what's going on, man?
Congratulations going back to Boston. Isn't it something how life goes in one big circle, huh?
Well, there's a saying on this show that we came up with about 2 years ago. Opie and Anthony always win in the end.
Yeah, and we do. And sometimes it takes longer than we would like, but we're back.
I know how life goes into. Who knows, Anthony? Maybe you'll get married to your ex-wife again. That'd be one big circle, right?
Yeah, sure.
I wouldn't wish that.
That'll happen.
Take it easy, guys.
All right,
good
bye.
luck.
On Pluto.
Well, we got to get right to the Boston call. Scott, what's up?
Scott.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
What's happening, man?
You guys sound like you've gone through puberty. You don't sound the same like when you were in Boston.
That's Opie's high voice went away.
You know?
His high voice went away.
You guys have matured.
We play some of the stuff that we did when we were up in Boston, and you hear every time we play it, people call up and go, Opie, what the hell, were your nuts in a vice or something?
I don't know.
So how you guys been?
We've been okay. Our lives have drastically changed.
Yeah, I don't got no problem with AF. I still dig some of the music, you know, but I've kind of gone to FNX now, so.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever
you guys are cool, you know.
We're going to take over afternoons, trust me, so.
How you guys getting along with Nick Carter? Because there was a little edginess there before you guys, you know.
Cool, we sat, had a few beers together, hashed things out.
Worked it out.
Nick has been nothing but a friend through this whole damn thing, and he will be a part of our
syndicated radio show. We've syndicated radio show. We've sat and laughed about some of the things that were said years ago.
Yeah, we've rehashed that out on Boston Airwaves in the last few years.
Yeah.
Things are fine.
Well, I'll tell you, we're all glad to hear you guys are back with us.
Hey, thanks, Scott.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Look at everyone from Boston checking in.
Hey, Rob, what's up?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
It's good to hear you guys back here.
Hey, thank you.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, too long.
Way too long.
No, you guys have had some great radio since we left, right?
What's that?
You guys have had some great radio.
You didn't like the fake wedding?
No, not at all, man. Nothing compared to what you guys did.
Didn't it sound so real?
Oh, it was awesome.
Dude, fake weddings are really funny.
It's the oldest, dopiest radio gag.
Hey, I'm gonna get married. And then at the altar, it's going to be like, hey, F you.
Wait a minute. Do you mean he pretends to get married and he doesn't?
Yeah, he leaves the bride at the altar.
Isn't that a great thing? Do people have to pull over and, like, laugh?
Isn't that the dopiest? That fake, like, crap radio?
How wacky.
Hey,
yeah,
Rocco, if you stop listening to Dave, maybe you can leave Worcester eventually, like we did. Spit in his face. And I guarantee you that was a Dave Dickless idea.
That stinks.
And you didn't have the balls to tell him it sucked.
It's got Nebraska written all over it.
John, you're next on the Opie and Anthony show.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, John?
I miss you, man. I'll tell you what, when I read on the Globe today that you guys were coming in, I went in the bathroom and shook hands with the mayor.
Cool.
I'll tell you what, I thank you guys so much for getting rid of Nick Carter in the afternoon. He drove me nuts.
Nah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. The only good thing he had on Thursdays was low bell. But other than that...
We have no problems with Nick. We have a huge problem with AF and what they have been doing since we left. And this is
Bend Over Bob Wednesday.
And this isn't, a one-time deal, man. We are back for good. This is it.
Good. It's been a while, and I can't wait to see what you guys got in store.
Oh, just wait for us to return to Boston for a fine little concert.
Can't wait, brother.
All right, man.
Be good.
Bye.
Later.
The road shows that we're doing now, they're a little different than the ones we did up there. A little more debauchery, if you can imagine that. You know, we used to get a lot of girls to whip them out up there when we do some live appearances.
Oh, yeah, Whip 'em Out Wednesday. That fine promotion that Dave Dickless told us to stop. Because, you can't actually have people paying attention to your radio station.
Listening to it. With the memo. The memo saying that if you mention wow or read this memo, you will be suspended. So we read the memo. Got suspended.
This is one of the many injustices when we were at the station.
Why couldn't you mention wow?
Because
it got too much attention.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, that's good though. You don't really want people to notice.
No.
Why? Because it had a life of its own, and Dave didn't know how to handle it. So he figured I better just nip this in the butt. So we were suspended, almost fired. We had no choice. So wow went away, and as soon as we got hired in New York. We brought it back, and it's huger than... It's just unbelievable.
People love it. You put the wow in your vehicle, you drive around, girl sees it. If she feels so inclined, she flips them out for you. See, now, whips out those cans.
Because now we work for a company and a station that understands what we do. Mm-hmm. If you come to New York, you'll see wow everywhere.
Hey, how about the revisionist history that's going on there, too? Didn't one of the big radio trade publications do a whole history of...
yes, Anthony, that would be Friday Morning Quarterback.
Yeah. Did a whole history of the station we used to work at.
See, Jim, you gotta understand something. No one talked about AF until Ant and I started making, some noise up there, okay? No one. BCN didn't pay attention to them. No one did. It was just this little station in Worcester. And we got in under everyone's, skin. And finally, everyone started talking about Opie and Anthony, really, and then the station secondary, okay? Mm-hmm. We get fired, and we're out of town, and they decide to put out this thing, the history of the radio station.
So they talked about when the station, back in, the 70s and 80s, the concerts they had, things like that. And then they get up to the time that we were there, no mention of Opie and Anthony. They just left us out of the story.
It's trying to make believe that we had nothing to do with the radio station.
That went through that place was mentioned.
This is how obsessed Dave Dickless is as far as we're concerned.
How much he, for some reason, can't stand us. You know why? Because he didn't hire us, you tool. He never hired us. That's why he didn't like us. He came in after we were there already.
How could you not mention wow?
He didn't mention us at all.
It's on every bus in New York.
Schlocko had 4 pages.
And then, let me tell you about what I had for lunch. Write it down.
We have a wow billboard in the middle of Times Square. 3 stories by 3 stories.
They left it out.
And they didn't get wow up there. Didn't know what to do with it.
Oh, wait, I have an announcement. I'm getting married.
Sure you are.
I'm kidding, folks. I winked.
And then you do the fake bit about the on-air fight with, like, your radio partner and his wife.
Oh,
yeah, that gag.
That was the latest one, yeah.
Where it's like you argue with your co-host, or your co-host is arguing with his wife and really, like, breaking up and on the air. Sure, you're going to sort all that out on the air. It's just another one of the fake, like, radio bits that have been done for years.
Wait a minute. And the listeners don't know? They think they're really fighting?
I think they do know. I think a lot of them do know.
They really didn't have a choice, though. It's like,
Dave must have told them that's what worked in Nebraska. And,
Yeah, well, why doesn't Dave slip in a puddle of AIDS and crack his head? You're not a funny guy, Dave.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know any better. He didn't get this type of radio then. He doesn't get it now.
Hey, Bob, you're next.
Hey.
What's up?
What's going on? O&A, welcome back, man.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you. Triumphant return.
I missed you guys.
Oh, cool. We missed Boston.
And I think that Dave was really chicken stuff for letting you guys go for something so BS. I mean, that was so menial and so insignificant.
Yeah, well, the management just didn't have the balls to stand up and say, no, we're not going to fire these guys.
Yeah, well,
now they're paying.
Spineless, you know?
It's like when they exile somebody, you know, and when there's a big to-do, and you exile someone into the desert thinking they're just going to wither away and die, and they come back with an army and kick your ass.
You gotta love it.
Right.
You gotta love it, man.
You know?
Well, Bob, stay tuned. DC used to work at AF. Who's this? DC.
You.
What's up, DC?
Congratulations, guys.
Oh, thank you.
And payback's a bitch, Dave.
Why?
Mr. Douglas, that is.
Why? What happened to you, DC?
I don't know. I just left. I used to work for the Hillman Morning Show.
Uh-huh.
And Dave was sticking me for like a year on a contract. And then I gave my 2 weeks and moved back to Cleveland.
It's amazing that he gets away with this crap. Amazing.
And no one's watching that store, I guess, because he makes these bonehead moves. Let's us get fired.
No, he got rid of Birdsey.
Right.
Birdsey went over to FNX. That was a then hiring a guy from Star 93.7 and.
No, he didn't know. It was a guy that was sitting at Fenway. I picked the lucky ticket number. I swear he'd never done radio before. Oh, you did? What a coincidence. What are the odds that I picked the number of a guy that works across the hall?
At another radio station for the company.
Who came up with that dumb-ass idea? Was it Dave that walked into Urocco and said, what we're going to do is this great gag. It worked great in Omaha once.
Is that what he's from?
You get a guy that works in radio, but you put it out like any of the listeners could be your co-host. Yeah, and then the listeners see if it's going to be them.
But see, they're original because instead of having the guy like camped out on a billboard, this is an old radio bit too. You have a guy camped out on a billboard and says, "Hey, I'm looking for work. Call this number." And then like a radio station goes, I saw this billboard on the way into work today. A guy's up there looking for a job.
Let's make him our new morning man.
Let's just give him a call out of the blue and see what he's about.
Hey, we're going to make you the new morning man. The billboard guy.
And then you put him on the air and he just
got a resume like alphabet soup.
Right, he just happens to be, funny. And then next thing you know, he's your morning guy.
Who's from Nebraska, by the way?
I think Dave came from Nebraska.
Yeah.
Nothing funny from Nebraska, ever.
Let's go to Jerry. What's up, Jerry? Hey, Jerry.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Rocco just called you guys pussies on the air.
Oh, no! They're pussies.
Who's still under Dave Dickless's yam bag, Rockhole? Who's still sitting there under Dave Dickless's yam bag, suckling like a baby piglet? For any scraps that they'll give you. Who's the pussy?
Hey, call him back and tell him to read about the pussies in the latest issue of Rolling Stone magazine, the latest issue of FHM magazine, with Anna Kournikova on the cover. He can watch us on 2020 Downtown and calls pussies when he sees our faces on TV.
Maybe we're pussies because we got the job at BCN and he didn't when he went over there to get the job at BCN.
And
you know what?
So many little behind-the-scenes radio things that go on.
Or maybe he's calling us pussies because our agent never called him back.
And can you ask him what Van Morrison song he said that after?
Please. This is going to be a lot of fun.
They're pussies. Hey, get me another chafing dish from the Marriott.
I'm hungry. My blood sugar's dropping. Cowhead, I need more food.
Don't make me eat another intern's leg.
And where's the big, fat, sweaty guy that I'm supposed to whip?
Hey, nothing better on my website than old man ass. Oh, and they got like cans and bush and everything else. I like putting man ass on my website.
Because guys love man ass. Just wait till we play the game. Who is gay at AF?
Uh-oh.
Todd, what's going on?
Hey, guys, welcome back.
Fun game.
Yeah, it was fun when we used to play it for other stations. When
I'd
we were
like to
at
say
AF,
look
right?
out to AAF, too. They're in big trouble.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
All right, Todd, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, we're starting out a little lower on the scrotum poll here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have no listeners.
Now we got to build. We got to build.
Sure.
Build it up. See how long this takes. With the talent pool that's swimming around up there. It's just great. What these poor sons of bitches in Boston have had to listen to the past 3 years.
Hey, I'm getting married.
Let me tell you, weddings are never funny unless the dance floor collapses.
Yeah, I watched that.
I was in Boston with Dice. We were working out and listening.
Hey, you was in there with Dice.
Listening to Drive Time Radio. I don't know what station it was. It was awful. Whatever they had on the gym was awful.
Well, that's what they've had to deal with, but we'll try to bring it back to where it was.
Really stunk.
Now let's talk to Kelly. Kelly, what's up?
Hey there, boys. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Very good. Feeling great today.
I'm so glad to have you back. I was forced into...
Hey, Kelly, we're going to hang up on you. I want a man ass on the phone.
Thanks, Kelly.
Okay.
Hey, support the show. Put WOW back on your car, all right?
Well, actually, I was going to go celebrate tomorrow with a couple of my friends in WOW style.
Right on. Nice. And spread the word. We are back. This isn't a one-shot deal.
Excellent.
All right?
Take care.
Thank you.
Ass Whip Wednesday. See pictures of old men getting their asses whipped. Oh, I use it under the guise of having a chick do it, but hey, look, it's man ass on my site.
That was too much, man. Obviously, that promotion much better than Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Yeah.
We leave, Whip 'em Out Wednesday goes away, and they come up with Ass Whipping Wednesday or something like that.
Got Wednesday in it. It's got to be a winner.
You have to wear a kooky Hawaiian shirt when you're being whipped. Unfunny jizz bag. That stinks.
Stashi, what's up?
Oh, and hey, what's up, guys?
What up?
Just wanted to let you know that your New York listeners love Dickless Dave, and if you could play a little Da Dave, we'd love to hear it.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, as we go to break, we could play some audio of our old boss.
Yeah, that's always fun.
We used to call him the amoeba.
Yeah.
No backbone.
No backbone. We did. We tried calling him the jellyfish first, but even a jellyfish, like, if something swims into it, it might put a tentacle out.
Yeah, it might be able to grab some food. Like an amoeba, you got to, like, put the food right in it.
It just kind of sits there. Little nothing.
So here's some audio of us just tooling on him. We're, once again, doing great radio, doing something about gays or something, I don't know.
Yeah, we were talking about the Volkswagen ad that used to be out with the two guys driving around, and they pick up the chair, put it in the back of their car. It smells like man ass. No, they would have kept it. It smells like something, so they throw it out. But we were talking about that and saying how maybe the two guys were gay.
Right.
And Dave didn't like that, so he hotlined us. Ooh. He used to do that all the time. All the time. I don't think this is something we should be going into.
Dave, our new bosses have never hotlined us.
Hotline.
And you know what? And when we get in trouble, they walk down the street to the big boss's office with us.
Hang us out to dry.
Don't hang us out to dry, tool. Anyway, here's us just completely tooling on him. And when we come back, because we got to make this interesting for everybody.
Yeah, you got to bear with us. I know the other cities, but this is really a big deal. coming back into Boston. We'll get back on track.
Yeah, no, but we started the show by telling everyone, that, the big deal was that we said the mayor of Boston died in a car accident. Mm-hmm. Well, we got in trouble with another mayor since then.
Yeah.
The Voyeur bus incident.
The mayor of New York, Giuliani, who's having his own problems now. His friggin' bitch wife, holy crap. Get this. The mayor lives in the mayor's residence. It's called Gracie Mansion here in New York. And he's getting a divorce from his bitch wife, Donna Hanover. You've seen her. She's been in a few movies and TV shows, soap operas and whatnot. The wannabe actress. Yeah. Giuliani, don't get me wrong, he's a number one prick, this guy. I love him.
And they getting a divorce, and it's ugly. It's in the news. She's trying to rape him for cash. He's banging his girlfriend in Gracie Mansion. Well, they go to court. She gets him thrown out of the mayor's residence. He's got to live down the road with two gay guys.
He is living with two gay guys.
And she now has the run of Gracie Mansion.
What, he live in Stinky's apartment? Where's he going?
Yeah, I know. If you think about it, though, if that could happen, couldn't that happen to the president, where if he got divorced, it's just another government building. Wow. He'd be thrown out, have to live down the road with a couple of gay guys, and the first lady would have the run of the White House. There's no justice. No. None. But we did get in trouble with him, Giuliani, here in New York.
Yeah, we got the audio of that, the Voyeur bus
incident.
Got in trouble with the president and the mayor at the same time, so I guess we haven't really...
Oh, that's right. Bill Clinton was involved in this, too.
We haven't really learned our lessons since leaving.
We kind of upped the ante with the leader of the free world.
But here's us tooling on Dave Dickless.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I just wanted to...
Why are you on this line?
Well, I figured it was easier than getting out of my chair and coming down the hall.
Oh.
Just wanted to make a request.
Yeah.
Maybe we could steer the show in a little different direction so that this doesn't get out of hand.
What's getting out of hand?
Well, I think we're going into the gay zone, and we all know where that leads. Wouldn't you agree?
Not really, but...
Hokey pokey in the butt.
No.
Licky licky.
That's fun stuff.
Yeah, it's fun, but you know what? It's going to get us in trouble. Just, steer somewhere else. If you keep going this direction, it's going to be trouble. I'm just warning you. Not from me. I'm talking about outside. We've been down this road before.
The old dirt road.
Yeah. Just giving you a little heads up here.
All right.
Okay.
Head.
See you. Hello. Going into the gay zone. Going into the gay zone. Going into the gay zone. Wanted to, hokey pokey in the butt. Yeah. Hokey pokey in the butt. Gay zone. Hokey pokey in the butt. Yeah. Hokey pokey in the butt. Licky licky.
The old dirt road.
Yeah. Licky licky.
Old dirt road.
Licky licky.
Dirt road.
Hokey pokey in the butt. That's fun. Going into the gay zone. Yeah. Going into the gay zone.
Not really.
Going into the gay zone. Hokey pokey in the butt. Yeah. Hokey pokey in the butt. Yeah. Gay zone. Hokey pokey in the butt. Hokey pokey in the butt. Licky licky. Hokey pokey in the butt. Yeah. Licky licky. Yeah, it's fun. Licky licky. Yeah, it's fun. Hokey pokey in the butt.
Not really.
Strange is happening here.
There's something wrong with us.
How do we play What's in My Pants?
Something very, very wrong with us.
What's a little contributing to the delinquency of a minor?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Guess what's in Keen's pants? And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Thanks for joining us today. Big day. Big day. We're back in Boston. The place Ant and I made our names for ourselves. Triumphant return. We've been hanging out in the desert for 3 years and 4 months. In exile, just waiting. Andrea, what's going on?
Not much. Glad to hear you guys back in Boston.
Oh, thank you, Andrea.
Definitely. I mean, you guys were the reason and the first time I ever flashed in public. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was all because of you guys.
Yes, Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Oh, wonderful thing, and looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, Whip 'em Out Wednesday is bigger and better than ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over New York. We got like a 3-story billboard in the middle of Times Square. You could go to like an EarthCam, Times Square EarthCam, and see the big, huge WOW billboard.
Yeah, earthcam.com.
So we're hoping that you guys support the show by putting WOW in your car, just so everyone else in Boston can see who's supporting the move back to Boston.
Yeah, you see it on the back of trucks and stuff written in the dirt.
It's cool.
Yeah, dirt, signs, anything.
Right on. Yes. Well, thank you, Andrea.
No problem.
All right, there she goes, Andrea from Boston, Anthony. We'll take a few more, and then we're going to move on to some things. Tara, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
I'm super psyched that you guys are back in Boston.
So are we.
Used to listen to you all the time when I was in high school. Now I'm out of college, and I'm living in Charlestown.
Oh, look how much time went by. Oh,
no
my
kidding,
God.
Huh?
Were you a virgin when you first started listening to us?
Oh, Jesus, I'm not that bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's Boston, you chick. Hey, it goes like the bang up there. I like that.
Yeah.
Right.
I got a story. Well, I'll say it.
What, the F truck?
Well, no, we talked about the F truck, but there's something else that goes on in Boston.
What?
Girls give up the balloon nut in Boston.
Oh, and then they still say that they're a virgin.
Right.
You saved the front
Who was telling us that story? And I thought I knew everything about Boston. We were talking to someone recently.
I don't think this is just a Boston thing, is it?
I think it was a guy from Rolling Stone magazine.
Oh, yeah, that was his experience. But no, a lot of the younger girls now, they give up the balloon knot, as we like to call it.
So, and they save the other thing for when they're married.
For marriage. So they say they're a virgin, but they've seen more fluids than a dam.
All right, Tara, we got to let you go, all right?
All right.
Thank you.
I'm a virgin, but when I fart, it sounds like this.
Anthony, we got Brian Rivers on the line. Brian Rivers.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
That's pretty funny stuff.
From the Eagle Tribune in Massachusetts. What?
The Eagle Tribune?
That's correct.
Where's that at?
We're in North Andover.
Uh-huh.
About 30 miles north of Boston.
A tiny little paper?
About 65,000 circulation. Tiny compared to, like, the Globe and the Herald, but not too tiny.
Hey, didn't these guys trash us once?
I don't think so. I tried to check to see if we had trash here. We were kind of hoping for that, but...
Yeah, wait, I'm trying to...
You would have been the only ones that didn't, man. I got more negative press clippings from Boston.
No, I think we were a little too far north to get involved when all that stuff happened.
Yeah. Is this an official call, Brian?
Sort of, kind of, I guess. Fun, official, whatever you want. I mean, you guys can make it what you want. I got a good sense of humor.
Are we conducting a little interview?
Yeah, if you want to call it that. I just wanted to see what you guys, I know you guys are happy to be back on the air.
I was really hoping it would be the Herald or the Globe or something.
What'd you say?
I was really hoping it would be the Herald or the Globe or something.
I know, what's up with those guys, man? They're not on top of things, I guess. I don't know.
We got Brian Rivers from the Eagle Tribune, Opie.
Jim Sullivan from the Boston Globe wrote a nice article on our return today.
I read that today, and he did do a nice job on it. Do a nice job. I got to give him props for that.
All right, Brian, ask us 3 questions.
All right, you guys think you're gonna get any kind of backlash from the old stuff you pulled? You think this is gonna be a welcome with open arms kind of thing?
We will definitely find our audience again in Boston.
Yeah, I think as far as a backlash goes, what do you mean, with like the mayor?
Yeah, well, the mayor, I mean, with anybody who was kind of ticked about that, and maybe still is.
We will be leaving the mayor alone.
Let me tell you something.
We have new targets.
None of our audience was pissed off about that. It wasn't like we alienated anybody that was listening to the show. We alienated the mayor and some of the people that actually thought it was a bonehead move. But it wasn't. Our audience kind of dug it, They thought it was fun.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of funny.
It was ridiculous. And we never got to say, something, you don't go to CNN for dick jokes. You don't come here for news. So it was kind of like a given that he wasn't really dead.
Now, most of the listeners were calling in that day like crazy, going, wow, this is a good April Fool's prank. They knew it was fake.
So, no, I don't think there'll be a backlash. Not with anyone that matters to us, anyway.
All right. Hey, you know what? I can't see you guys right now, so I don't even know which of you guys I'm talking to as we speak.
It's both of us at the same time.
Yeah, we're now connected at the hip.
Oh, excellent.
We're Siamese twins now.
Surgical. So you had instead of having the process reversed, you guys had it done.
Well, I needed a kidney, and Anthony was nice enough to give me one of his. But he didn't want to officially lose his kidney, so I am now attached to him.
I get an uncle that could use a liver. You guys got one of those?
No, my liver conked out, so Opie gave me half his liver.
Oh, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah, a lobe and a half.
Hey, are you guys going to be doing anything?
Is this your third question, Brian?
I guess it would be.
It's the second.
I guess it was going to be a second question. Yeah.
Second. Okay.
Are you guys going to be doing any you guys going to be doing any Boston-related pranks now? Is it going to be kind of a thing where, you start targeting this area because of the fact that you're on the air in this area?
Brian, that's an awful question.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Prank. That's awful.
Okay. Let's refrain.
And I will answer you.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Third question.
And it's not prank. It's wacky stunt.
Right.
Wacky stunt.
Zanerific.
I can't believe you wasted one of your questions.
Yeah, that was a bad one. You're like a guy that got the 3 wishes and you're effing them all up.
Just like Homer Simpson.
All right, the pressure's on, Brian. What's the third question?
Now this has to be the most important one.
The most important.
You get chicks with that laugh, Brian?
Not a lot. No, I don't even know how I got married.
Good thing you slipped the marriage thing out there. It dispels any homo stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Brian.
The other thing I was wondering is, do you think there's going to be any kind of animosity from the old AAF guys now that you guys run the competition?
Absolutely. Of course, because now they have to deal with us. We've been waiting 3 years, 4 months for this day. Payback's a bitch.
You see the movie Gladiator?
Yeah.
See what happened? Oh, wait, he died. All right, strike that.
But obviously you said, all right, well, that's good. That's good. We'll be looking forward to hearing what
What's the first one in Boston?
The first Boston hang-up.
What's the fourth question? Do you wear headphones? That was brutal.
That's
good.
why he's at the Eagle Tribune.
Nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah.
Dan, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I was just wondering to know if you read the article in Rolling Stone. I just got it today.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh, my God. It's a riot.
I guess if you subscribe to Rolling Stone, you got it already, and it's not on newsstands yet?
Yeah. Anthony, another winner in here. They're sitting there talking about how you use the letters instead of the curse.
Right.
And quoted in here, you're saying, I'd like to F her in the A right now. I'd like open up, you wily bitch.
That made Rolling Stone magazine.
Yeah, there's a little blurb in it. It's hilarious.
It beats my Time magazine quote that says, "Aren't the Olsen twins getting hot? And I think Ashley's the goer, and Mary Kate's the priss."
Yes.
My only quote in Time magazine.
That's a great quote in Rolling Stone magazine.
I like that quote.
Yeah, it's a little blurb. It's pretty good, though.
Cool, man.
I just want to congratulate you guys. All right, see you later.
Thank you, Dan.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
What a lot of fun.
Let's go to Balloon Knot Joe. Hey, Joe, what's going down today?
Hey, it's good to see you guys are full of piss and vinegar again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're really...
and the company's happy because we finally have an enemy that doesn't work for the same company.
Yeah, for 3 years, everyone we picked on was an employee or of some type of Infinity Broadcasting or CBS.
Right.
Hey,
And now
listen.
it's finally somebody that we can't stand and they don't work for us.
That's great, though. You guys should make a pledge that when you go back to Boston, you have road shows forever, you never let Dave forget you. You carpet bomb him. Every road show is a FU theme.
He's not going to forget.
Dave.
He's not going to forget.
We got some fine plans. Fine plans. We've been thinking about this for over 3 years, so we're well prepared, my friend.
Guys, can I make one suggestion to all our friends in Boston again?
Yeah.
When they add their wows on until the real wows get up there, could they put a little FU Dave right beneath the wow so he can drive around and see himself?
That'd be funny.
Hey, you're going to piss off Boston because that's where WoW started. It's like, hey, when that cute little WoW thing, catches on up there in Boston.
Yeah.
We're hoping a lot of people support the show by putting WoW back on their cars.
Yeah, I don't mean to insult Boston.
That was one of the many things that were taken away from us when we worked up there, so...
Well, have fun with it, guys.
All right, thank you.
Take
Do you
care.
believe people are actually getting pissed at me for ruining the end of Gladiator?
Get that F out.
Who didn't see Gladiator?
Hey, do we have the CNN piece all set and ready to go? You want to set this up, Ant?
Yeah. We had something that was driving around New York for a while. It was called the Voyeur bus. It was a big bus the size of a band's tour bus. And the sides were cut out, and in its place were big glass windows. It was like a huge, giant, rolling fish tank. But inside, instead of water and fish, Opie, there were naked girls. Naked girls. We decided one day we were going to do naked teen girl voyeur bus. Take the bus full of nude teen girls and drive down Broadway.
Doesn't it sound so much hotter than listening to guys get whipped in the ass?
Hey, wait a minute. But an old man wants to come up and get his ass whipped. Isn't that better?
Jesus Christ, man. Nothing hotter than hearing a guy go,
whip me again. Yeah, whip his ass. Whip his wrinkled old man ass.
Yeah. We loaded up teen girls in the Voyeur bus. We were going to drive all the way down Broadway, go to the mayor's office down there, City Hall, and then drive all the way back up to our studios here in Midtown Manhattan.
All the people yelling, no, didn't you learn the first time?
Yeah, I know. So we did it. We started them off down Broadway, New York City, the Great White Way. And people all over the place freaking out, taking pictures. Thousands of people crowding around this bus. They loved it. It was great. Yeah.
Oh, it was Christmas time, that's right.
And they loved looking at nude teen girls inside this bus. Got down to City Hall. I think one of the girls took a shower in front of the mayor's residence. And then it was time to bring them all back home, here to the studio. So they got on 6th Avenue and started coming back up toward the studio. Lo and behold, the stupid idiots that are Opie and Anthony didn't realize Bill Clinton, you know, the president, was coming into Manhattan. They had closed down 6th Avenue for the presidential motorcade. And here we are, which was coming up 6th Avenue. And the bus was surrounded by sheriffs and Secret Service. All the people taken off the bus, arrested, thrown in paddy wagons, and brought to various jails here around Manhattan. Held for 28 hours. Jim Norton, comedian extraordinaire who tours with Dice, he's on our show a lot. He was in the bus. He was arrested. You spent time in jail.
Yes, and it was awful.
Awful. Awful. Along with Louis Black, if you watch The Daily Show on Comedy Central, Louis Black does his Back in Black segment. He's the insane, neurotic lunatic that just spews off a few of the stories that he says fell between the cracks during the week. He got arrested. Steve C., the guy that runs FoundryMusic.com, our website, he was videotaping everything. He got arrested.
Loved every minute of it, too. You can go to OpieandAnthony.com and to get to Steve's website and many other things.
You'll see a smorgasbord of what we've been up to for 3 years on Foundry Music.
Anthony, you forgot about Rick.
Our producer, Rick, got arrested. Rick is our producer in New York now, people. Happens to be Opie's girlfriend's brother. Nepotism? Yes.
See, we were allowed to hire a producer after we left Boston.
Oh, no, I did interview for you guys in Boston, remember?
Oh, you did? That's right.
Oh, what's the matter?
But Dave was such a penny-pinching prick. He's like, well, you know, if you want more than, like, $12,000, I don't know if I can do anything.
Well, yeah.
That was it.
Like, why? That was what they were paying me.
So everyone got arrested.
Everyone on the bus got arrested.
And, well, we got the report from CNN.
CNN did a little report on it.
Oh, yeah, we invited them onto the bus, and then they screwed us.
Yeah.
For an hour they were on with us.
Yeah. Here it is.
You know what they say about people who live in glass houses? Well, a group of scantily clad women living in a glass bus face some legal trouble, and it's not for throwing stones. Our Jeannie Most makes the most of a visit from the Voyeur bus.
Jim, what's wrong? You're sweating over there.
That is so annoying, that little clever segue. What do they say about whore reporters that tattle? Twat. They shouldn't throw stones. Clever. Waka waka.
Well, reporters have to get clever.
That stinks. Just tell
What about all the clever things after we got fired?
Oh, that was great. Instead of, what did that one reporter say?
Instead of delivering jokes, these two pranksters will be delivering audition tapes.
Yeah. That's just
ho.
Just tell the story, you piglet.
Remember all the attention lavished on that Ryder truck carrying Florida ballots? Well, that same day in New York, we focused on a bus carrying cargo that made even dimpled ballots seem flat. What was it about this vehicle that had grown men pounding on the windows and standing on a hood to gawk?
All we're doing is making people happy.
We were the half-dozen half-naked women aboard Voyeur Bus, a promotional vehicle for a girly website that claims to champion free speech on the Internet. You didn't need speech to read the minds of motorists who pulled up alongside the bus's picture windows.
I feel very overdressed. I know.
Most of the women described themselves as groupies of the Opie and Anthony radio show, broadcasting live from the bus.
Let's go back to Ricky's on the Teen Voyeur bus.
Normally, the bus travels around the country with two models paid to live in it, live in full view of the outside world.
I think we kissed about 50 guys through the window last night.
But 50 paled compared to the crowds the radio show attracted.
For half an hour, they've been running to catch up with us.
And it wasn't just pedestrians trying to catch a peek. There was the FedEx guy looking like he'd just received a package from heaven.
Hi, baby! Come on the bus.
But you didn't like that one either? What happened there, Jim?
I hate her. She sounds like Barbara Walters after a stroke. She's awful. Stop trying to be clever. God, is that annoying.
Don't like her, Jim?
No.
All right, let's get back to the tape.
Lo and behold, who should appear? Not reindeer, but the police. We saw more than one officer taking Polaroids. Either for evidence or for fun. We don't know which.
Come take a picture. I'm having the blast of my life.
Until police finally pulled the bus over and arrested everyone. As for police who at times seem to be giving the bus an escort.
That police officer has been suspended.
That's not right, because there was more than one. They shouldn't take it out on just one cop.
The Voyeur bus folks have filed a $20 million lawsuit against the city for illegal arrest.
Although it's cold out here, but I just want you all to take a look at these ladies, because one has to wonder why the mayor would want to arrest these ladies for being and dressing in the manner that they dress.
Stupid. They're absolutely stupid.
This is the mayor. There's the mayor. Another mayor getting into our lives. Look at this. Listen to this again. There's the mayor. Mayor Giuliani. Stupid. Listen to this.
Stupid. They're absolutely stupid. I mean, of course you're going to get arrested if you take your clothes off.
This is the kind of story that gives you goosebumps and leaves you bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. Chimo, CNN, New York.
What a nice way to end our inaugural edition of CNN Tonight.
The inaugural edition. Their parents must be proud.
It's funny. He's right. You're going to get arrested if you take your clothes off. What happens if you're married and you do it with
and you're banging some woman when you're married?
And you're doing it in Gracie Mansion. Then what happens? You just get thrown out?
Then it's okay. Oops, someone doesn't have the radio now.
Stupid. Suffering succotash. It's not stupid.
What do you got there?
Look at regular Opie and Anthony and make it look like an accident.
Pete, you got to turn on your radio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Turn down your radio. You're live. What's up?
I'm in the store. Hold on a sec. I'm sorry.
You work for the Eagle Herald?
Pete.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, when that Voyeur bus got arrested, that's when I got hooked with you guys.
Oh, right on. Yeah, we got so much video and pictures of it that we shared with the listeners on the website, and people really seem to dig it. We have video of everyone being arrested, everyone getting out of jail.
I've never seen any of that video, by the way.
We went to the mattresses, too, and everyone got arrested. We stayed here pretty much overnight, waiting for word from lawyers and everything. They screwed you guys so bad because it was the mayor's call. Yeah. And the president. And they would not let these guys out of jail. They kept them in there. They wouldn't let their lawyers see them. It was really a breach of your basic rights. John, you're next on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, John. Hey.
I'm Chris calling from Boston. Just wanted to say thank Christ you guys are back.
Oh, thanks,
yeah,
John. We feel great about it, man.
You don't even understand. I drive home from Boston every day, and it's so bad listening to Rocco and Maddie and all these guys. You're totally right when you say it's fake.
Well, when you're in a radio void like that, a radio vacuum, I guess you got to find something. But we're back.
Yeah,
we're back. We're gonna retake afternoon drive radio.
I got a question. Was this like a last minute decision? Because about a week ago, I was on your Opie and Anthony website. I sent you guys an email saying, when the hell are you guys going to come back? I remember...
No, John, what happened was it's been a long time coming. We've been going back and forth with WBCN. When it comes down to Tony and the Oedipus at WBCN, they really care about their people, and they wanted to make sure everyone was cool with this. And, you know, some people's feelings were going to be hurt. Some people, unfortunately, lost their jobs. And it was a very serious decision, and they took their time with it.
Yeah.
We were frustrated as hell, and we said that a bunch of times, but, they have finally decided this is what they want to do, and they're very, very psyched. Very psyched.
I mean, one thing to say about how that guy DC called in maybe about 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I was actually listening to the Hillman Morning Show, and the reason they said he left was because he was going to pursue his career in chiropractor.
Right.
Or something. It was like some lame-ass excuse for him leaving. Like, I had no idea.
Right.
I really thought he was leaving, then I had no idea those guys at AF were that much of dicks, but...
and I'm sure they'll try to say something and spin it their way, but if you get the tapes of Ant and I when we were in Boston, we were always bitching and complaining about
I used to listen to you guys every day on the way home from work, and then you guys left.
And that's on the record. People know that.
And we'll always give you a dose of reality and honesty. We're not going to sit here and try to BS you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll tell you what happened. We'll be honest about it. Like we said, we're not going on and saying no one supported us there.
I think all the listeners support you guys. This place
the listeners, we're really supportive.
John,
but they like spinning it like all of a sudden now we're just turning our claws on AAF for no apparent reason. There were people there that did support us that I would still remain friendly with. And a couple of them are gone, like Bruce Mittman.
No, they're all gone. There's no one there I would want to talk to anymore.
Even people in promotion, some of those people
they're all gone.
Okay, then nobody that's there anymore. I don't even know who's there anymore.
You want to talk to Ian from Real Rock TV?
No, another one with revisionist history. They did this whole retrospect on...
well, you got to explain Real Rock TV.
Real Rock TV, it's a small television show that they do for the station. It showcases some of the bands they play and some of the DJs, and we were a big part of it. We were right there at the inception. We were the opener of, I think, the first episode. They did like this, I don't know however many episodes they had finished. They had like 200, something like that. Whatever. They had a retrospective on the whole series of shows, which we were not even in. And we were a huge part of that for the 3 years we were there, or the 2 years that it was on while we were there. And nothing. And again, Das Fuhrer, Das Little Pussy Fuhrer, Dave Dickless, that was his call, obviously.
Right.
You know?
I ran into Ian at a Godsmack show in New York. Ben has to help me out with this. Ben.
Yeah.
Tell everyone what Ian said to me.
I want to have your life, Opie.
Oh, that was funny.
I want your life.
Loser. He's a loser.
And Ian, we saved you a beating, and you know that.
A beating?
No, we did. He tried to attack me for some reason, and there was about 100 people that wanted to kill him, and I had to tell everyone, no, leave him alone. Including your friend, was it Decker?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But when he gets hammered, he'll punch a brick wall. He doesn't care.
All right, we have to take a break here.
All right.
A lot of people asking if we could play the whole montage of all the news clips.
Yeah, that we played it at the top of the show. Unfortunately, I think Cleveland was off. Yeah. Cleveland was off of the line. God damn it.
Yeah, Cleveland didn't get to hear the first 20 minutes, so they were clueless.
Vicious. Yeah, we'll replay that. So
we're going to replay it right around 5 o'clock. It's pretty good. It's a great piece. Jimmy, who works for us, or works for the station, I shouldn't say for us, he stayed here until like 5:30 in the morning to get that together for us.
Yeah, good job.
For our Welcome Back to Boston show today.
Retaking the airwaves here.
Don't go into the gay zone, guys. Very nice.
And action. I can't go one afternoon without spanking my junk.
Okay, terrific.
And cut.
Opie, Anthony.
Wake up, Boston, we're back!
This is the Opie and Anthony show. In the studio, Jim Norton.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Flacco?
I'm planning my big naked guy bus. We're gonna have big naked man ass.
Then you fake the arrest.
Fake the arrest. My statement. Get me a cutlet.
I wonder if WAF is stupid enough to acknowledge us and talk about us.
Remember?
I'll give you a little advice. Ignore us.
Yeah.
Just ignore us. Don't say anything.
The second you
You're just
start...
going to get more people interested. Free advice from the Opster. See? I know you're trying to write a statement or something. Don't say anything. That's the best thing you guys could do. Look in the book. You're beating us. You don't have to acknowledge us, right? Isn't that your strategy? The second you acknowledge us, you lose, right? Right. They're stupid. You'll see. No, you're not supposed to talk. You're winning. Shh. Be quiet. See, if you talk, if you talk about us, then you're telling everyone you're bothered by us. Right. Are you threatened? We're just here doing a radio show. Aw. See? I bet they screw up. They will screw up. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. Remember what happened when we were there? Don't screw up. We were behind, right? Don't go on the air and say, we don't really care, bud. And then Mark Perreno had to mention us and say how pissed off he was about some of the stuff we were doing. And then what happened? After that, it was all over. We win. Right. Don't do it. Don't say a word. They're in the Kobayashi Maru, the no-win scenario. There's nothing they can do to win. Hey, let's go to Vicky. Vicky, what's up?
Hi, you guys. How are you?
Pretty good, Vicky.
I wanted to play Guess What's in My Pants for you guys.
Oh, wow.
All right, baby.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, baby. You want to get married, fake?
I'm married, I'm sorry.
26 years old?
Uh-huh.
What do you look like, Vicky?
I'm 5'6", 120.
5'6", 120?
Yeah.
Nice. What type of body?
Curvaceous.
Hey, watch that word. Come on, young lady. You got huge cans, huge boobs, sure. And do you got a big ass?
No, it's nice.
Good. Nice.
Very perky.
Nice. Right?
Yeah.
And where are you right now, Vicky?
I'm lying on my bed.
Lying on your bed. Are you in your little bedroom with the Snoopy sheets or something? Where you got?
No.
Backstreet Boy posters on the wall?
No.
Sorry, I thought you were 12.
Maybe get a little money under your pillow because you lost a tooth.
Do I sound that young?
No, we're just dreaming.
Okay.
You got a little squeak to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Depends where the squeak's coming from.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you got to push your Barbie dolls off the bed?
Hardly, no.
All right. So you're on your bed.
Uh-huh.
You got a nice bedspread?
Yeah, it's like leafy green.
Did Grandma knit it for you?
No.
No, I was talking about your bedspread, not what's covering your bed.
Oh, I see.
Hey, what happened to my coffee? You'll get nothing like it. Oh, well. Spalding. All right, Vicky, we could, sure, when we start up in new cities, we like to play What's in My Pants.
Cool.
It's a great fun game that you could play along with at home. Vicky, we are going to ask you to get prepared for Guess What's in My Pants. Okay. You know what you have to do for that?
Take my pants off?
That's a good start.
Get naked?
Just, take everything off.
Okay.
And then lay on your bed.
Okay.
That's good. I like this part. Yeah. Now punch yourself in the vulva. Okay, maybe that was going too far.
A little far.
Vulva punching always fails.
Yeah, the vulva. All right, Vicky.
Yeah.
All right, Vicky. Now we are going to ask you to take the phone and rub it.
Is this Anthony?
Yeah.
I'm your neighbor. I mean, I live in your area, I should say.
Oh, you do? Yeah. Well, how do you know that?
Because you said you lived in Bay Ridge, right?
Yeah. Okay. I thought maybe you know what building I live in.
No.
Okay.
I'm not a stalker.
Thank God. But I'm working on it. All right. So you're laying on your bed. We're going to ask you to take the phone and rub it as per our instructions on a certain area. I think you know where. Okay. Let's not describe anything more than that.
All right.
Based solely on the sound that comes through the phone, we will determine what type of hairstyle you're sporting down there. And let's say it could either be the traditional triangle. That's one of the guesses. Could be the mohawk, which is shaved down on the sides. It could be the Hitler mustache, which is the mohawk, but not only shaved on the sides, shaved down from the top, too, leaving what? A Hitler mustache. Achtung. And the last, wood floor. Bare, clean, shaved, which is oh so popular today. Make sure, as each of us guess, you don't give us any clues.
What else is that called, Ant? The wood floor?
The JonBenet Ramsey, the Olsen twins, whatever you want to call it. Anything like that. Sure. All right, let's play the theme song, Ant.
It's time to play. It's time to play. It's time to play. Hey, guess what's in my pants? It's time to play. It's time to play. guess what's in my pants?
Hey, it's time to play Guess What's in the Back of the Old Man's Pants.
All right, Vicky, if you will, up and down.
Okay.
You got to do it a little more, a little more.
Yeah, five times and a little harder.
Up and down, okay.
Yeah, let's all listen.
Okay.
All right, a lot of people being... Rick just took his headphones off. He goes, I know. I hate that.
You don't know.
You're cocky. All right, Vicky?
Yeah.
If you'll now do the very telling side to side. People listen very closely to this. It's very telling.
Okay.
Sounds like a dander.
Yeah, you know, this is tough. All right, now, Vicky, the last one, the circular motion.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Is that okay?
It's a choice of two I have.
Can I ask her nationality?
Oh, very important.
Vicky?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
What's your nationality?
I'm Italian.
Okay. All right, that's very telling.
Okay. So you're okay, I see what you're thinking. I see where you're going with this. You guess first, Opie. I'm confused.
Can I... I have to hear the side to side once again.
Okay.
Side to side. Ooh.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm going to go against my better judgment.
Are you?
And I'm going to go wood floor.
Yeah, you know something? I want to say that, and a lot of people might think that I'd be crazy not to. But wood floor is usually, over the phone, a lot louder than that. A lot of people think wood floor would sound very smooth. No. It's like a very grainy sounding. I'm going to say the standard triangle. Standard issue.
That's where I was going to go.
Triangle. I know, and that was my other choice was wood floor, but I'm going to stick with
thinking 5 o'clock shadow amps.
Standard issue triangle. Rick?
Wood floor with splinters, just like oak.
Yeah, wood floor, you're thinking a little growing in. And Nort?
You get spoiled after a while. You're so used to pulling off diapers. There's no guessing involved. I am going to go with Ann. I actually feel like a little...
the triangle?
Triangle, yeah.
I'm thinking of a lot of the padding there, the cushioning of the full, hairy muff. And Vicky, if you would now please tell us what is in your pants.
The Jean Benet.
It is a wood floor. God damn it.
Freshly shaven for the show.
Freshly shaven. See, that's what threw me. It's freshly shaven. Usually they shave it, and a couple hours later you're getting a little Fred Flintstone mouth in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little of the grub.
I've been in a slump. I'm back on the winning side.
Damn it, I suck.
Very good.
Come on.
Hey, Vicky, you want to go see 311?
Sure.
At the Hammerstein Ballroom?
Yeah.
They're playing in October. Tickets go on sale Friday at Ticketmaster. All right, hold on the line. We're going to give you those tickets.
Thanks.
Guido said it
Bye,
sounded
guys.
like...
Love you.
Thank you, Vicky.
Bye.
Thanks for helping out Boston
No
today.
problem.
All right.
Guido said it sounded like Vicky was shoveling her driveway. Now, it did not. I wasn't sure what that was, but shoveling a driveway, no.
Anthony, we got to take a quick break.
I hate losing.
To get back on track here. This might be of interest to some of the listeners in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
We're back in Boston today. It's not a one-time deal. We're going to be on.
This is it. Every ding-dong day, you're hearing this. Golly gee.
We put together a montage.
Pipe down you over there.
Oh my. We put together a montage.
Yeah.
With all the news clips, and it's pretty good. Then we're going to play it right out of the commercial. So stay there.
Right. Opie and Anthony.
What a bunch of perverted crackers.
Oh, what? It's hard to listen to us trying to talk teen girls into doing stuff with each other?
Opie and Anthony Show.
102.7 WNEW announces our new fall lineup. Sports Guys mornings, Tom and Mike middays, Opie and Anthony afternoons, Ron and Fez nights.
102.7 WNEW.
AnthonyGoldenPalace.com.
Why go to Vegas when GoldenPalace.com brings Vegas right to you? The best seat in the house always available at GoldenPalace.com, where you can play the biggest selection of quality casino games on the net, absolutely free. GoldenPalace.com. They got all your favorite casino games. They got blackjack, craps, roulettes, tons of slots, even 7 progressive machines with huge jackpots. Log on to play. Check out online personals, contests. They got sweepstakes. Try it today. It's all free, all fun, all at GoldenPalace.com, a pioneer in online gaming. GoldenPalace.com is the most advanced, most reliable, simply the best casino on the Internet. Download all the thrill of a live casino right into your home computer with GoldenPalace.com, gaming at its finest. You're going to love it. And let me tell you something else. GoldenPalace.com, you won't have an Asian guy sitting next to you hitting when he's got a 14 and the dealer's showing a 6.
I hate that.
I want to shoot him. Gelman, GoldenPalace.com. Check it out now. Great gaming on GoldenPalace.com.
Hour by Opie and Anthony. Owned by Infinity Broadcasting. This is 102.7 WNEW, New York.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Boy, our phone number, 866-277-4WOW. That's 866-277-4WOW. And yes, it's true. We're back in Boston today. Yeah. And it's on a permanent basis. It's not a one-time deal. I want to thank the fine folks at WBCN for making this work, especially Tony and Oedipus and the people in Boston. You want to check out what we've been doing in our absence. If you go to WBCN.com and click on our little pictures or the text right next to it, it takes you to our official or unofficial website. And we have a lot of video clips and pictures and audio, all kinds of stuff of what we've been doing here since we got here. And catch up a little bit. And Anthony, they could go to OpieandAnthony.com.
Yes.
This makes it very easy. The phone's just going nuts. I hope this is interesting for everyone else today. It's just a very, very special day. We were kicked out of Boston, and this is the return, and we're just so happy today. We'll get back to business. Derek, what's going on?
Dude, I gotta say, it kicks ass to have you boys back.
Thanks, Derek. Feels good.
Dude, it hasn't been the same without you. It's been half-ass afternoons.
Well, thank you.
But I got a quick question for you. I don't know, any of you New York folks, have you filled them in on your $100,000 bit you did out here? Because that was one of the funniest damn things I ever heard.
Oh, it's a favorite. Yes, we've
played that.
We've played it many times.
Yeah, over the last couple of years, all we've been getting out here is the Al Roker bit you guys do out there. That thing is hilarious, too.
Oh, the Al Roker sushi.
Yeah. That thing's awesome.
Yeah, we have tons of stuff. We're going to get back to normal business very, very soon. So
groovy. Now, what's up with you guys and Nick Carter? Because he, we were stuck with him out here in the afternoons, and he was bad with you, and he was calling you dopey and ain't funny, and then
Derek, that was years. Derek.
Yeah.
That was years ago. We were at war. And it was years ago. We have settled our differences, and he's been nothing but a friend of the show.
Look at us now buying Nissans from the Japs after we dropped 2 nuclear bombs on them, right? Come on. I mean, it was war. We wanted to win, and we did everything that we do to win.
Derek, he turned out to be a stand-up guy. The folks at AF, most of them have never called us since we got fired. They used us like a cheap whore.
Yes.
We made him a ton of money. We put the radio station on the map, and then when we got ourselves in trouble, Dave Dickless turns his back on us, and we're effed.
We left Boston covered with jizz.
Exactly.
Lucky boys.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure how cool he was with you guys taking his slot in the afternoon after he pretended to be all cool with you. But
no, it's going to be cool for everyone. He's going to be a part of our nationally syndicated radio show, my friend.
Groovy. I got to say that it's a breath of fresh air to have you boys back.
And by the way, Derek, we're bringing back Whip 'em Out Wednesday starting pronto.
Dude, in case you didn't know, there's still WOWs over every single car out here, and they've been there since you boys left.
Well, yeah, we've gone up there quite a few times since we've been here in New York, and it's always something when we're driving around and you see the wows. They're still around.
Exactly. We didn't forget you boys.
Well, you watch how many wow stickers and homemade wow signs appear starting tomorrow. Because now we're encouraging everyone. If you were an O&A fan back then, or if you're an O&A fan now, please support the show by putting a wow in the back of your ride, all right?
Definitely.
It's much cooler than listening to guys get, beat in the ass.
Yeah, you whip his ass. Whip his ass. Nothing better than naked old man ass in the studio.
Let me see. Which edition of the FHM magazine are you guys on? I'm from Boston, and I'm glad to hear you back on the radio.
It's the issue that you want to pick up because Anna Kournikova's on the cover.
I think it's the September issue. It's just coming out. I think it hit the newsstands yesterday. Some places might be a little slow getting it, but yeah, the one with Anna Kournikova on the cover.
You see her little pleasure pouch. If you go into a little spread that she's doing. She's wearing a see-through sarong, and you can see right through it, and you see the silhouette of her lovely little camel lips. You know, you ever see a camel's lips? Oh, let me see that. Let me see that.
Dimple.
Like the chin. The hair.
It's a little W, a subtle little W.
It's amazing.
Tight like a cherry stone clam.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It's not like one of those mussels that are left out in the sun for an hour and all the insides come spilling out. It's a nice cherry stone on ice. Very tight. Ooh, it's going to be hard to shuck the living hell out of that one.
It's the clam's so tight you got to take the clam knife and go from the backside.
Yeah, sometimes you got to shuck it from the back
just to loosen it up.
I like shucking those.
And then if you get the knife in the front, sure.
You shuck the hell out of that thing.
Also, Anthony,
yes.
We're in the latest issue of Rolling Stone magazine. It's going to hit the newsstands any day now. It's the hot issue.
Yeah, we're one of the hot things, I guess.
One of the hot things in America, which is kind of cool as well. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna play this little montage we started the show off with.
Yes. Here it is, a little retrospect done to some music, and it's got all the news clips in it from when we did get fired from Boston for saying that the Mayor Menino, who still holds office there, like a pope, the guy's holding the office, he's still there. And we said he was dead, April Fool's 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago.
So one of our guys, Jimmy, he worked his balls off till like 5:30 in the morning, and he came up with this. Check it out.
April Fool's Day host
WAAF DJs Opie and Anthony, who like to refer to themselves as demented, told their listeners Mayor Menino had been killed in a car accident. At the time it aired, the mayor's wife Angela thought her husband was in a car on the way to the airport, so she thought it was true. When the mayor's staff heard about the prank, they demanded a retrench.
Totally irresponsible.
Can anyone take a joke anymore?
Boston Mayor Tom Menino, thankfully, is alive and well, contrary to a radio station so-called April Fool's joke.
WAAF DJs Opie and Anthony had announced on the air the mayor was killed in a car accident in Florida.
Tom Menino is very much alive and not at all amused.
It was an April Fool's joke, right? Albeit a tasteless one, right? But you know, some of the listeners actually found it very funny, and I do want to state that because we're getting a lot of flack that it was just shocking. There is some comedic value to it.
Now, the mayor plans to file a complaint with the FCC, and he may even sue the radio station. WAAF management says they've offered to let the mayor throw pies in the DJ's faces to raise money for charity, but tonight Opie and Anthony told me they will not go along with that.
This is where it gets stupid.
You think saying the mayor was dead was crossing the line?
Yeah. I feel bad that the mayor's wife heard it. Who knew that the mayor's family is fans of the Opie and Anthony show?
Tom Menino was very upset. Adding to his anger was the fact that the on-air personalities never apologized.
We apologize to the mayor.
Never apologized.
I am sorry, Mayor.
I will not accept the apology.
I am sorry, Mayor.
Opie and Anthony killed at Menino. Opie and Anthony killed at Menino.
This is going to get you fired.
I am sorry, Mayor.
You make me sick, you fat sack of crap.
The station initially tried to parlay this incident into a publicity stunt. Station owners did take the situation very seriously, and today they acted.
Opie and Anthony repeatedly announced that Mayor Tom Menino had been killed in a car crash. Now WAAF has suspended the DJs indefinitely without pay. Mayor Menino is also seeking sanctions from the Federal Communications Commission.
Today, Opie and Anthony were gone. Fired. Opie and Anthony are unemployed.
Opie and Anthony have been terminated.
Fired.
And that looks like the last you're going to hear from either of these DJs for a while.
And if the former WAAF afternoon drive duo are looking for sympathy, they better not look on the streets of Boston.
I agree with it. I think they should have been fired, absolutely. I think they should have been fired. It's like someone saying that my mom was dead.
Opie and Anthony are off the air for good.
losers.
Opie and Anthony have been fired. It was all
just a joke. Opie and Anthony delivered the joke on April Fool's Day, but the punchline knocked them right out of Boston radio.
They're dead air as far as their radio show is concerned. That's no joke. The station is keeping kind of a low profile as a couple of its top DJs go to no profile.
Instead of delivering jokes, Opie and Anthony are going to be delivering audition tapes.
Mayor Menino had no comment on that tonight, but in a statement, he said,
hopefully this incident will give all broadcasters pause.
When they make statements which are
false and irresponsible. Piss off. Opie and Anthony killed Menino.
We killed the mayor of Boston. Don't F with us.
Opie and Anthony. We're nobody's
Yeah. I guess not.
So there you have it, man.
I never at least said the mayor's dead. The Greaseman Show. Waddle-doodle. That's a stupid thing to say. You might get fired. Bone dry snarlings.
Speaking of the Greaseman, we got to go to D.C. Vic, what's going on?
Hey, what's up with those stickers? I keep hearing you talk about wow stickers.
Yeah, we really haven't explained Whip 'em Out Wednesday to Washington yet. Vic, first of all, thanks for bearing with us today, but it's a very special day. We're back in Boston, and we couldn't be happier. But basically, you write wow in the back of your car, and ladies, if they feel like it, we'll flash you on the way home. Works like a charm. It worked when we were up in Boston. It's working great here in New York, and it's starting to catch on in Philly and Cleveland and Sacramento and many, many other cities.
Oh, we definitely got to get that started down here.
Yeah, well, we're going to have a full day of that tomorrow, and we'll focus on it, all right?
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Vic.
Yeah, today is just it's one of those conquering days. You feel vindicated. Kind of hard to concentrate on anything else.
Joe, what's going on?
My name's Joe. My wife's Kim. We met Norton over at Stress Factory.
Okay.
And she wants to be lesbian for a day.
Oh, yeah, I remember these. They were really cool.
Is she hot?
Yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah? All right. You know, we haven't done lesbian for a day in a while there, Joe.
We need to introduce us to these new towns we got.
What's your wife's name?
Kim.
Is she there?
No, she's stuck at work. We've been trying to get through every day Norton's on. She can call back after like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we would want to talk to her.
Norton's better. She was all excited to be there and stuff. So
nice, Heine.
Well,
really?
Yeah. We got to get the lesbian for a day happening again.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for girls that are curious about, checking out what it's like to be with another girl. But yeah, you really have to make a lifestyle commitment, even if you're going to experiment. You got to find a chick, unless you're a college student. Those girls in the dorms with those stories. How many of those have we heard? It was in college. We were drinking some Cosmos, and one thing led to another, and I was face deep in mauve. That's how it happens.
Joe, when can you guys come down? Later on this week?
Yeah, probably later on this week. If you want to put me on hold, I can get Rick my number and stuff like that.
We would love to make this happen. We got the lesbian couch just waiting next to the foosball table outside the studio. I know this lady will come down. Now we got to find a girl. Describe your wife, because that'll turn on some of the ladies and make them call.
She's 5'10", blonde hair, green eyes, about 130 pounds, 34C chest.
How old is she?
27.
27?
All right.
Okay, any ladies interested, please give us a call, okay? I'll give out the New York number for that, 877-692-1027.
Hey, I want to do homo for a day. Get men on let's get some men on there.
Hold on, Joe, all right?
Who is putting man ass on your goddamn website?
Mario, what's going on?
Hey, O&A.
Hey.
I was wondering, did you guys have to promise to take some Zoloft before you got back on in Boston, or what?
I take the Zoloft to keep from killing y'all.
Nah, we're doing all right so far. We're holding back, believe it or not. It's going to get a lot uglier.
You sure that's not in the new contract?
Nope.
Nope. All right, fellas, you guys suck. I'm going to go listen to myself on the radio.
All right, thank you.
I'm on the Zoloft thing, right? But I'm on that to keep me from killing y'all.
Thank God for the people at Zoloft. Imagine what Mike Tyson would be like without the Zoloft. Oof.
huge Tyson fan.
They just, he starts raging, and they just put it in a wrist rocket and shoot it into his mouth as he charges at you. I can't imagine, what happens if he misses a dose? Uh-oh, now I'm going to have to start killing y'all. Dave, you're next.
I can spell Zoloft.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
A-P-H-T-U-C.
That's not how you spell Zoloft. You going to tell me I'm wrong?
No, I'm not.
That's Zoloft. P-H-L-9-2-. Dave, what's up?
Dude, I feel kind of cheap today.
What's the matter?
Well, I've been listening for 3 years, and I hear Opie say, we've been waiting 3 years, 4 months, and 1 day to get back into Boston. So are you just using us New York people to get popular and go back to Boston? Are you leaving us?
No, baby.
That was horrible. I feel like
Dave, you got to understand. 3 years and 4 months ago, we were kicked out of Boston, and we couldn't defend ourselves.
Asked never to return.
And we've been clawing our way back ever since. We've been answering emails from the Boston listeners, and this is something that needed to happen. And we're just very, very happy. We're happy with what we got, but we left Boston cold, man, on the top of our game. One day we're on the radio, the next day we're over. Dave's crying.
Are you crying now?
No, I'm supposed to bowl.
Language, young man.
What's that F word?
I'm so sorry. I've been drinking since 3 o'clock. That's how I beat the heat. I drink a lot, smoke a lot.
Well, we do have a heat advisory.
Yeah.
And I would like to, a lot of the news stations give out their advice.
I recommend
a lot of
3 6-packs
alcohol.
an hour.
Yeah, drink a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, 3 6-packs an hour, or 3 beers an hour.
Then go out in the sun and wear a hat.
No, make sure you wear all black, too.
Wheel all the elderly out into the sun.
Hey, I got to tell Jim.
Jim, die in their apartments. What's that, sir?
Jim Norton.
Yes, sir.
I love the comment about slipping in an AIDS pool and cracking your head open.
Oh, thank you.
Can I use that one?
Yeah, in your daily life?
Yes.
As much as you want. Yes.
Oh, beautiful,
in an AIDS pool and crack your head.
Who were you talking about when you said that?
I believe we were talking about the man Dave, what's his name, Dickless?
Yeah, Dave Dickless.
Boston, yes. Not a funny guy.
I wish he'd slip in a pool of AIDS.
Puddle.
A puddle of AIDS.
You fall into and you ingest. A puddle you happen to slip in and crack your head open, and the AIDS leaks into your head.
Okay.
I'm on it now.
Anthony, we got Liz, the wet T-shirt contest winner from our last road show. Liz.
Hi, guys.
How you doing, Liz?
All right. At the road show was my only lesbian experience ever, so I would love to come in and do lesbian sex.
Oh, and Liz, very hot. This girl is so very hot.
But is Norton going to be there so he can finally see me naked?
Depends on what day you come in.
All these chicks love Norton. It's amazing.
I love Norton. Norton's my buddy.
And if you don't mind me scrapping and spraying a little civil rights footage all over the studio.
Norton, how do you feel that these girls call you your buddy?
What else is new? Chicks
you're their friend.
They
we are buddies.
I look at you like a brother.
All right, well, I'm
great. I'm an incest brother.
Jim, you're not my buddy?
Of course I like you, but if you drank too much and passed out, I'd rape you.
That's just because I've got a great ass.
I'm only kidding. But that's what it is. They always look at me like a friend because they don't bang me.
Oh, I love you, Jim.
All right.
Isn't that terrible?
Hey, can we get Joe and his wife back on the phone? We found a lesbian.
Yeah, get Joe and see
Not
if we
a
can get his
lesbian.
wife. Well, somebody willing
For a day.
to experiment. Be a lesbian.
That's
for
why we
a
call
day.
it lesbian for a day. It'll be this lady's first time and your second time, and we'll have fun with this. When can you? Oh, he's there. Hold on. We might have a date here. No, we don't. Ah, thanks, Rick.
That's that sound when you passed out and you were on the phone.
You know what? Rick, it was my fault. It was my fault. I'm sorry.
Wow. We'll never hear that again.
Joe.
Yes.
Hey, we got Liz.
How you doing, Liz?
Hey, Joe.
How are you?
Now,
He doesn't sound like a girl.
no,
it's for my wife.
It's his wife, but she doesn't seem to be here right now.
I met her, though. She is a woman. I've met them.
When could everyone
Is
come?
she hot, Jim?
Very, very sexy. I would definitely have sex with her if her husband wouldn't punch me in the throat. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy her.
When can we get this together? Liz?
When's good for you?
Good
whenever.
for you.
End of the week is fine.
End of the week?
Friday?
Can we do
Thursday
this?
or Friday is fine.
What about ASAP?
How about tomorrow?
I can't tomorrow.
Damn it! All right, we'll go for Friday.
Okay.
We're going to drag the lesbian couch in here, and Liz will go at it with Joe's wife. All right?
Perfect.
All right, everyone hold on.
Okay.
Liz, you're a trooper. Thank you.
Anything for you guys.
All right, cool.
Bye, buddy. Sucks being a buddy.
Dan, what's going on?
Hey, I just wanted to tell you guys that the thing you played for the Boston prank just a few minutes ago, that was great.
A lot of work went into that.
That was absolutely great. That was one of the greatest things I've heard on the radio. And I wish I could have heard the prank a few years ago. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, man. What are you laughing at?
That's funny. I'm just reading some stuff.
What are you laughing at?
I'm reading some kind of a transcript. It's pretty funny, though.
You want to share or no?
Let's see. And the two a-holes that are on now who have nothing to talk about, if it weren't for my boss, they wouldn't be on the air right now.
Kiss, lick it! Lick it, you friggin' fat kiss-ass tool! Lick Dave Douglas's taint. Just suck it. Suck it, you willless piece of crap. Suck on it. How does it feel to just suckle from his taint? That's what you're doing. Your boss, you're crediting that piece of crap for having us on the air. He didn't even hire us. Kiss his ass a little more. Look how far it got you, you fat piece of crap. You douchebag. Suckle from it. Kiss his ass. Is he looking at you right now? Look into his eyes with love and let him tool you.
Hey,
right in the balloon knot.
Hey, what are we talking about? Here. What happened?
Oh, Rocco.
Oh, Steve from FoundYourMusic.com. What's going on?
It's funny, you know.
Suck it.
Well, let's try to explain.
Well, we've got AAF potted up in their studio. And Rocco's going off.
Hey! Rocco is the guy who took our seat literally the day we got fired and never looked back.
If it weren't for my boss,
they wouldn't be on the air right now. Dave Dickless had nothing to do with what we did. Nothing. And you sit there and suck him. You suck it. You suck it.
His tank, right?
And whatever. He's just sucking it. You look into his eyes with love. He's done nothing for you, you useless piece of crap, and you're sucking him.
Well, let's hear what Steve has to say. Yes, Steve. So it took him 2.5 hours to respond. That's cute.
Well, they've obviously got you guys potted up somewhere.
Of course they do. They're breaking stuff, dude. We know that building like the back of our hand.
You guys talk, and then 20 seconds later, you walk into that room, and they're responding to what Ant just said. And then you walk back here, and you guys are firing back about something.
Well, they're going to have to get back to the music eventually.
Useless. Just suckle off of him, and he's done nothing for you. He's kept you down, and you're too much of a pussy to leave that comfy little seat you planted your fat ass in for the past 4 years or whatever it's been, and you sit there and do nothing, and you suckle off of a useless piece of crap like Dave Douglas. You know something? You're worthless. You're going to rot there. You're going to die there. Good riddance.
And when Dave was getting rid of your lovely little partner there, what'd you do? Nothing.
And what was the thing about not being able to talk about or mention Howard Stern?
What?
There you go.
Go ahead, say it.
There it is. Hey, yeah, we talk about him all the time.
Get with the times, Pally.
Useless. How do you have any pride? Ugh. How do you have any pride kissing Dave Douglas's ass like that? Ugh. Nothing. You have no will, no pride, no nothing. Did Dave write your statement for you? You're going to pick another sidekick out of the seats of Fenway? Another fake wedding? Is that another Dave Douglas bit? You sit there and kiss his ass for what? He's done nothing. Did you have to pry him for another $500 a year or something? As you sit there and die in that seat, as your career rots away, as you'll never, ever be in a market other than Worcester? Ugh.
Joe, what's going on?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hearing Ant try not to curse is funnier than...
I just slipped.
Hey, we don't need that kind of talk here.
All right, Joe.
It's for the kids, Ant.
Steve, what? Steve?
They were just...
Rick, what's up?
They were just talking about ratings and what you guys haven't done when you were at AAF and all that stuff, talking about the ratings.
Oh, we always ruled supreme. Watch what we do now. Watch what we do now.
They said none of the rating stuff has really been achieved in the last 2 years since they have been there.
Watch what we do now, because now you're gonna
first day back.
Now you just embarrassed yourself.
You're gonna look real stupid. That's all I'm saying. As you suckle off of him, have some pride, Rocco. Have some friggin' pride with your burger. You know, you're sitting there kissing that man's ass. He's done nothing but F you. You're sitting there being effed. You know what it looks like? It looks like a version of Pulp Fiction when Marsalis Wallace was taking it in the keister. That's you, Rocco. And the cop is Dave Douglas. And you sit there and turn around and kiss him. You should punch him in the face and walk out of there. Move on, but you don't have the balls. You don't have the balls to stick up for your partner, Birdsey, who helped you to beat BCM in the ratings. Before we got there, you were so friggin' dead. But you didn't even stand up for your sidekick, your partner. What loyalty there, you rotten piece of crap. Would you kiss? Would you suckle off of Dave a little more as he was telling you that your meal ticket Birdsey was leaving? What'd you do? Kiss his ass a little more? You did nothing. You should have stood up for your partner, you tool. You useless piece of crap. Ugh, disgust me.
Do you mean that he would pretend to be married, but it wouldn't be real?
Could you imagine, Opie?
What do you do with the gifts?
And get this. Just imagine Dave Dickless coming in, telling you that he's not renewing my contract.
We would be gone.
Would you even be on the air?
No, we'd be gone.
He kissed him off like he was nothing.
We've been gone.
And then
Dave, okay. Birdsey's gone, I don't care. You like it, Dave? Dave, you like the way I work the spit in my hand? Dave, unleash another one, I don't care.
You worthless, no pride piece of dirt.
I'm actually packing stuff in a hand from hearing you do that.
Paranoia will do that to you, Anthony.
Say what you want. You're kissing his ass. He's done nothing but tool you in the keister for the years that you've been there. You'll rot there, Rocco, and you know it. You'll rot there.
And as you call us, a-holes, check us out in Rolling Stone magazine and the latest issue of FHM magazine.
Can you backorder Time, by the way?
Yeah, you could check out the Time magazine.
Or Penthouse?
Penthouse, sure.
Huh.
New York magazine coming out on Monday, and we'll be on 2020 downtown in a few weeks.
CNN too, right? CNN, even on CNN?
No, we're going to be on Bill O'Reilly's little show.
We have it on CNN.
He does a cute little show. We're going to be appearing on that in the very near future.
I'm really passionate about this. I really want to talk about it. Oh wait, Dave's coming in. I gotta suckle and then play a song. It'll be mad at me.
I'll give him a challenge.
I'm on a protein diet. It's called Dave Douglas.
I'll give him a challenge, Anthony.
All right.
Show all of Boston you have the balls. Stop playing music and talk for the next hour and a half about us.
Go ahead.
You can't.
You can't. Dave doesn't want that. I do what Dave says.
You can't, and you know it.
You kiss that ass of Dave's, Rocco. How do you sleep? How do you sleep after you just suckle on him? Please. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be on the air?
Dave didn't know.
Where did that come from? The mother effer didn't even hire us. Ron Valeri hired us, rockhole. Dave did nothing but stand in the way.
I think it's well documented. As soon as we left Boston, our careers exploded because we got behind a company and a bunch of people that
knew what they were doing.
Right.
How is that working without ozone there, Dave? That must be a tough thing. The guy that had all the relationships with the record companies and actually knew how to program. Ugh. Lose us. You throw Birdsey out. Rocco doesn't even bat an eye. He's back on the air.
Hey, let me get another guy. It's the Rocco and Fill in the Blank show.
Yeah, really sounds sincere when you're bantering with someone you don't even know. Ugh. That's good.
They played right into our hands.
Good job. Keep talking about it.
We told you not to talk, you idiots.
Hey, you're beating us in the ratings.
Right. We have nothing. Why would you say it? We have nothing. We're starting from ground zero once again in Boston.
Jeez.
Kevin, what's up?
Hey, gentlemen, what's going on?
Hey.
First of all, you guys rock. This is the best radio I've heard in the longest time, man.
So good to have someone you friggin' hate again. I love it.
Listen, being from New York, I was getting a little jealous. You know, your Boston roots coming back out, but you know what?
No, Kevin, we're doing this together. This is an all out war. We will not rest until Dave leaves WAF, and if he's stupid enough to go to another city that we're broadcasting in, I really feel bad for him.
Yeah, listen, damn straight. Listen, O&A Army, we're out there for you guys. You know that?
Oh yeah, we know.
All right, man. I'll catch you guys later. All right?
All right, man.
Later.
Thank you. Andy, what's going on?
Yeah, I wanted to know if this means we're going to start a war against AAF online, like the Army.
Yes. Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
They're officially the enemy of the show.
Unleash hell. Unleash hell.
It's going to happen.
Spaniard. Spaniard. Spaniard.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Yep.
How do you have pride? Oh, my God. At least be able to go to sleep at night and have some pride in yourself. Ugh. Yes, and I know, Mike, I did break the record saying ugh in an hour. Ugh. I'm disgusted. You stink.
Can we play that game? Play the game.
What, do you guys want to play Who's Gay at AF? No, we're going to save that one. We'll save that one.
The game.
We'll save it. No, it's always fun. It's a great game to play. And we have to take a break, okay?
Yeah. What, are we going to go into music? I'd love to talk more, but I got to suckle. Dave, am I good? Do you like me?
I want to hear My Generation.
You suck. You suck. Some self-esteem.
I love when Ann loses it because it's usually me.
You're going to sit there and kiss his ass. And you just sat there and licked Dave. You licked it. Rocco, you licked it. And my boss, if it wasn't for my boss, you wouldn't be on the air. The guy had nothing to do with our careers. He was a detriment the whole time, standing in our way. And you call him my boss.
Yeah, boss. Come here, boss. Come here, boss.
My God. Have a little pride.
Hey, boss, come here. Yeah. Oh, I love it, boss. Yeah. Oh, boss. Oh, boss.
Boss. Sit there and rot. You're going nowhere.
Dave, work my ears like handlebars.
They just played right into our hands. Stupid.
Ugh. Maybe we could tell him about the Roman war helmet, and Dave could do it to Rocco.
That's not a bad idea.
It's where you get into the numbered position that starts with a 6. Right, Rocco, you listening? Get Dave Douglas, okay? Now both get naked. You'll like that. Now, take Dave's yam bag. Take one yam each, separate it in the yam bag, and put them over your eyes. Go ahead. All right. Now take Dave's junk, take Dave's staff, and lay it across the bridge of your nose. You got it? There it is. Looks like a Roman war helmet, doesn't it? See? Cool.
Yeah, it does.
Ass.
Nice. All right, we'll be back. I completely enjoyed that. And they played right into our hands. Bravo. Good move, tool. You couldn't hold back. We've been trying to get you to react all day, and you did it. Stupid.
Opie, Anthony.
We have our penises. They do all of our speaking.
They do all the talking for us.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show.
People saying I should get on the Zoloft.
They usually say that about me.
I know. Sometimes it rubs off.
Don't ever underestimate the psycho factor in our heads. Used to be in my head.
We will win. We'll kick your ass. You're gonna look stupid. It's destiny. There's nothing you can do about it. There really isn't. It's a sad thing, but there's really nothing you can do about it.
Are you guys almost done with your...
Yeah, who's this now?
This is 2020 Downtown.
I thought you guys were done. What happened, man?
They're doing B-roll.
What, you're not supposed to be here? You told the boss you were going to be somewhere else. She needs good B-roll, so we shouldn't talk to the camera, Opie.
All right.
That's what it is.
Okay, we'll just make believe you're not here.
All right.
No, the bright lights aren't distracting at all. Daryl, what's up?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Real good today.
I've listened to you guys for a couple of years, and I know Opie could be a prick sometimes, but I've never heard such heartfelt and sincere hatred spew from Anthony's lips in all my life.
Yeah, see, I really don't usually get like that.
No.
But, when I read little transcripts of things people say, and it's bull, well, then I got to react to it.
I would love to see the look on that guy's face when he gets off the air tonight and he's got to walk home with his C in his own A after hearing what you guys say about it. Congratulations on everything, man. You guys suck, all right?
Thank you.
It's just got to be hard to, like you said, get off the air and then walk away knowing that you're just compromising yourself in everything you do to a Dave Douglas.
You let everyone just walk all over you.
Just walk on you.
Yeah. That's how we got where we are today.
Everyone that's become successful has left that station for one reason or another. And they've gone on to do great things in radio. Just sit there, kiss his ass, and die.
Hey, who's this?
We got Mike Boogie Malin on the line.
Mike Boogie!
What's up, Boston?
From Big Brother.
How you doing?
Mike, you're being heard on WBCN in Boston. You're from New Hampshire, right?
I am. I got to give a shout-out to the BU boys basketball team. Billy Collins, what's up?
What's up, what's up, what's up?
How you guys doing?
Well, I got to tell you, Mike, I'm a huge fan of Big Brother 2.
Yeah. Are you really? You need to get out more.
No, we were fans of the first installment. We're really good friends with the guy that won the whole thing, Eddie.
Yeah, good guy.
One-legged Eddie?
One-legged Eddie, huh?
And
is that what he's calling himself these days?
I don't refer to him as that.
I think it's just Eddie. I don't think it's one-legged Eddie. He's proud that he has the one leg, Anthony.
Are you two-legged Opie?
Two-legged Opie, sure.
All right.
Got one leg and $500,000, so he's doing all right.
And we had Arnold Shapiro, the executive producer of Big Brother 2, on the line about, I don't know, a month and a half ago.
Yeah? What do you have to say?
We pretty much told him on the phone that the show's going to suck, and why should anyone watch it and
He loves it when you talk dirty to him like that.
And I got to tell you, I gave it a chance, and I'm really loving what I'm seeing this year.
I like it. What do you like best? Who do you like?
I was a little disappointed they kicked OJ out.
OJ?
The nice guy.
Justin.
I haven't talked about that enough today. Yeah. Justin went a little too far with one of his jokes, and he was a little bit of a risk to the other house guests.
I could understand if he just slit her throat right there on the table.
I mean, I think it would warrant a little blood to haul him out of the house in the middle of the night, but that's just my opinion.
See, but when you're doing reality TV and a show like Big Brother, that's the kind of controversy you want to keep in the house, I do believe.
Exactly. That kid, he would have been the star of the show if he stayed.
I thought that took a lot of energy out of the show, but you guys survived and you moved on from that point, and I like it.
It was the kind of thing we were having a good time the first week or so when he was there, and then it got kind of boring after he left.
Yeah.
A bunch of, Kent and all those guys sitting around doing nothing. It was kind of boring. I was ready to go.
So who do you think's going to win the whole thing?
I think that either Nicole or Krista are going to win it. I think that Will's going to manipulate a little, get Bunky and Hardy out of there, and I think in the end that Nicole will find a way to pull it off, because she is conniving, that girl.
Now, how far did you get with Krista?
Little boob salad.
Little boob salad?
Yeah,
boob salad. That's it, huh?
That's it. It was tough, She's got a little daughter at home. She didn't want stuff turning up on the internet, so we'll hook it up when she gets out.
Now, they've been hinting that you guys might hang after the show, but you're from L.A., and she's from, Louisiana or something?
Yeah, I mean, if she wants to come to L.A., I think she's a great girl. I'd love to give it a shot.
That's a long trip for a little
That's a long trip from the boiled crawfish land. And
Mike Boogie, you're a party man. Once you admit it on our show, there's no chance with you. You're already back in your...
there's probably no chance.
I
am hanging with Shannon, though, so if Will's going to hang in that house for a lot longer, who knows what could happen there.
Man, Shannon is hot, but what a psycho broad. I know
she's a little crazy.
I know you guys were close in the house, but she's psycho, man.
Yeah, she, things were difficult in there and the way they edit the show and everything, but she is a little crazy. I don't think she's as crazy as they depicted her on the show.
Yeah.
Hardy's a little pain in the ass.
Hey, how come you were playing some boob salad and you couldn't close the deal?
Well, it happened too late. By the time that herpes cleared up on her lip there, I had to, wait for that to go.
She did have something going on.
Swamp lip?
Yeah, I had to wait for the swamp lip to subside, and then things, we got kind of close, and then that jerk Kent went and nominated both of us, so one of us had to go, and I figured $500,000 goes farther in Louisiana than it does in L.A. So
I'm terrible. I would just be like, I'm not going to get anything.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if you pull down and see, some kind of moving, festering thing. Hey, I got to be immune to that.
I'm not getting it.
Did anyone hook up in the house, Mike?
Justin and Krista in the beginning, she claimed she was kind of playing him a little bit just to...
I mean, did they go all the way?
Yeah,
No,
Bill's
nobody
always
went all the
playing
way.
the guy.
Ooh, I just did it like 12 times. Your face looks like a glazed donut. Ooh, but you got me. You played me.
Oh, I love Boston. You guys are the best because everybody else was so boring today.
Yeah.
You know, all the southern radio stations are trying to stick up for Kent.
What's the stupidest question you've been asked? Because I guess you're doing interview after interview today, right?
The stupidest question,
Can you come in and let me whip your ass?
something like, why couldn't you get along with Bunky and Kent? And I said, what program are you watching? Because Bunky is like playing the whole gay, softy guy thing, and he's really
the guy cries every episode.
He's crying every episode. Hardy's out there doing a deodorant commercial, flexing his muscles. He's crying all the time.
Yeah.
And then Kent is just Kent. That guy's just a white trash piece of garbage.
Hey, Mike, you cried a little bit when you were leaving the house.
What's that?
You cried a little bit.
Yeah, I did. It's hard, leaving the house. You're walking away from the money. You're walking away from the girl. Got to go face all these, questions. And, half the house has killed someone or... there's a lot of stuff going on in that house. A lot of criminals up in there, so...
Hey, you know what? I got to ask you about the whole Batman thing. I'm sure everyone has asked you about it.
Bring it on, baby.
Check this out. The bootleg, you name the rock artist, this guy bootlegged the show. So he's always into, illegal activity.
Wait, was that the guy with the wheelchair?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was in on him a lot where I had to make believe I was in a wheelchair, and then he'd have he'd have all the recording equipment under the wheelchair. It was hollowed out.
And they give you an optimum spot because you're in a wheelchair.
Right. So we'd wheel in, and then we would meet in the bathroom, and then he would put the wheelchair at the first aid station, and we would go our separate ways and set up I'm telling you, awesome video equipment.
Well, I could have used you during those Batman days because apparently you guys were a little smarter than me with your operation.
Tell Anthony what you tried to pull off, but you got caught.
Well, there was a girl I was friends with. She was dating Clooney for a while. We got on the set. We had access to the set, this and that. Then it started off kind of innocent. Hey, here's me in the Batmobile. Here's me in the Batcave, this and that. And then it was like,
this is when they were filming the movie, when it was like they wanted a closed set. They didn't want to show any in the suit or anything. Right, go ahead.
Yeah, Clooney's in the suit. He's on his high...
Me and Clooney.
Me and the Cloon and Schwarzenegger and right about the movie time, and they didn't want the pictures of him getting out, and it just everything because they throw egg on CBS's face like they didn't know about it, and they put all these
kind of crime.
A prank, a harmless prank. I mean, can a guy try to make a few $1,000 while he's in a career?
He's on the set just trying to get pictures of
What's the big deal?
Wow.
Set up a little sting operation. One of this kid who was had little ideas of his own. He told him what was going on. And,
ratted out.
And liked it too much when I was yelling things like, "What's the big deal? It's just a goof." So, however, CBS didn't care. They still put me on the show, and it has nothing in the nut.
Yeah. All right.
In Boston. Sorry. New York.
We were in Boston, too.
Okay.
We spent time.
Yeah,
when you're in New York, stop by, man.
I'd love to.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
There he goes. Big Boogie. See, he seems like a cool... Because I was reading something about him. He went into the Big Brother house, and he wanted backstabbing started and all the crap.
Well, there's big money involved, so you can't just sip it.
Pretty much wanted out.
Some tail off of that chick?
Krista, a little bit.
What's like a little bit? He said,
he said he went
felt her up a little bit?
Yeah, he went for the boob salad.
How do you do that though and not close the deal?
I don't know.
If you're in a house together.
It's tough. The cameras are all over the place, unless you're into voyeurism. There was one scene, and hopefully we'll get to talk to Shannon or Will, where something was going on under the blanket. It looked
go into a kitchen cabinet and do it.
Right.
If the cameras were a problem, you find somewhere.
There was one scene, though. They had Shannon and Will in the bed. Under the big bedspread, and it looked like Shannon's arm was working it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. We got to ask Will when he gets out of the house, or Shannon.
Interesting.
Looks like there was a handy going on.
The old faithful, the handy.
The handy.
I've never finished from a handy.
Dates back to junior high. Never?
No.
Takes a little concentration.
No.
Maybe you're inhibited.
No, I'm just way too disgusting and desensitized.
Really?
Yeah, come on, no.
What's wrong with the handy?
The handy's great in a pinch. You know what I mean? No?
If they're doing a handy, they can just lean over and hum. That's just laziness. There's no reason they can't.
That's just plain laziness.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Kim, who's going to be lesbian for a day on the line. We'll talk to her next.
Nice.
Want to play a Stephen Lynch song as we go to break here?
Cool.
Which one do you want to hear? We got, Lullaby? Lullaby's nice. We like the lullaby.
You forgot to mention,
what?
Brother's new time, 9 o'clock.
Who, what? Oh, yeah, Big Brother 2 is now at 9 o'clock. Tuesday, when do I watch? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, right? What day is today? Tuesday. It'll be on tonight at 9. Okay, cool. Here's Stephen Lynch. We'll be back.
Well, it's not on the CD because it's kind of a special song.
It's not on the CD because it sucks?
That would seem to follow, wouldn't it? Okay. No, it's actually not, it's not a very funny song. It's if you don't mind, my wife and I were recently divorced.
You're 12.
I know.
You're 12.
Short marriage.
Okay, good. How old are you?
I'm 27.
27?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And my wife of 16 years, Erin, and I divorced recently, and we have a little 6-year-old girl. And she doesn't really understand why Mommy isn't living with us anymore. And I did my best to write this little lullaby and perhaps explain it to her.
I like the setup. This is great.
Thanks. Okay. We'll bring it down a little bit here, if you are.
Hush, little girl, sweet, sweet baby, don't cry tonight. Daddy's here and he'll sing you a soft lullaby tonight. Why can't it all be like it was before? How can I explain why Mommy's not here anymore? 'Cause Daddy likes porno and $10 whores. Daddy gets wasted and robs liquor stores. Daddy likes rubbing against little boys on the bus. I think that's why your Mommy left us. Little girl, there is no reason to fret tonight. Don't mind the smoke, Daddy just wants to forget tonight. Soon it will all be like it was before. Walk through that front door. But Daddy plays poker and drinks lots of beer. Then he wants sex that involves Mommy's rear. Daddy has sores on his genitals. I think that's why your Mommy left us. Please don't cry. I swear I'll try to be here by your side. Right after Daddy gets home from the bar, visits his bookie and steals a new car. He'll drive to the strip club, and if Daddy plays his cards right, he'll bring home your new Mommy tonight. Lady-day, 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 lady-day,
Look at me.
I'm Megan.
Look at me. I'm all teared up now. I'm welling up with tears.
Hey, even Dice is tearing up over there.
Yeah, you got me, huh? You got my sensitive side. Yeah. Jackass.
Hey, this is Jim Brewer. Faggot.
Faggot.
Faggot. You're listening to Opie and Anthony.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. First day back in Boston, and we couldn't be happier. Very cool today. Feeling good. This is our time slot on a permanent basis, not a one-shot deal.
Little introduction day, reintroduction day, I think we're having today. Radio in Boston just got very interesting. Finally. Justin, what's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man.
Happening.
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm from Boston. You guys, sorry, man.
We love that we're the ass, as we would say.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys are back. AF's terrible. You guys are the best. Rocco, he's terrible. Him and his partners, they gotta go. Just glad you guys are back. Hope you guys are here forever.
Thank you. Get the wow back on your car, because
definitely.
With the Wow Wednesday is coming back, and if you don't know what it is, please tune into the show tomorrow. We'll explain the whole damn thing again.
Yeah, I will, definitely.
And it's even more important now because it also shows you're supporting our show.
Exactly. You know it. You know it. I will. I couldn't see it when you guys had it before because I work nights, but now I'm working days, so I'll be out there with the wow, cruising the highways.
Thank you, Justin.
No problem. It was good talking to you.
Definitely, man. Eric, you're next on the Opie and Anthony show.
Hey, man, glad to have you guys back.
Oh, thanks. Feeling good about it.
I'm glad AF's gone.
You guys got the potty mouth up there in Boston. All of a sudden, we come back in Boston 3 years, 4 months later. You guys all got potty mouth.
It's been piling up. We've been waiting for this.
How did we work with it without a delay for so long up there?
We've been waiting for this for a really long time. I was so sick of writing emails to people in Boston going, just stay tuned, we're trying to work this out. It was like we were writing letters from prison.
Yeah.
Just counting the days.
Well, now we can drive down 495 and watch Whip It Out Wednesday all over the place.
There you go.
And they kept extending our sentence. We're like, if only we could behave. We'll be out of prison and back on the air in Boston.
Then we reached that point where we gave up all hope.
Right. Right.
And then you find a time where you're working back at it again, and now look at us.
We tried digging the tunnel, but the spoon just wouldn't hold up.
Yeah, they found out.
Right.
Well, Rocco's squirming right now.
Of course he is.
Yeah. We worked with him. He's the biggest pussy. And he knows it. He's a paranoid DJ.
Anyone that's there, unless, I guess if you're starting out your radio career, you put up with that crap. But you've been in it for a while, you don't sit there and listen to a Dave Douglas, a no one, who just doesn't even get the type of radio that you'd want to do. It's just ridiculous that you would sit there and kiss his ass and say that he's responsible for where we are today. Oh my God, the guy did nothing, didn't hire us, and just was in the way when we were up there.
All right, Kim.
Yes.
Are you going to come in Friday?
I absolutely am.
Here we go. This is your Joe's wife. We got a party for Friday.
Congratulations on Boston.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
You're very welcome.
Kim, now you're Joe's wife, right?
Yes, I am.
Joe called us up, said he's got a wife, Kim, that wants to be lesbian for a day.
That is me.
We like opening up the lesbian couch to girls that want to try out, experiment with girl-on-girl action. Hey, Boston, does this bit sound familiar?
Looking forward to it.
It does. Yeah.
Why, did somebody up there do it?
Of course. Anyway, Kim, you're coming in Friday, and we got Liz.
I heard. I was actually listening, but I was at work. I couldn't call in. I didn't want anybody to hear.
You're going to be very happy with Liz. She got completely naked in front of 2,500 people.
Nice.
Now, are you girls willing to really take it to the limit here, or is it going to be some light petting?
I'll go for the go.
You'll go pretty far?
Yeah, man.
Because Liz will.
She's a real minx, that Liz.
Liz just needs a couple Sam Adams, and she'll go the distance. Put it this way.
I'm going to need a little something, too.
Liz will do something that, as she's doing it, she's not going to be able to maybe eat a Ritz cracker at the same time.
Why is Rick saying no?
She doesn't need any
okay.
2 sips of Mountain Dew.
Nice.
We can't wait.
Me either.
All right, Kim. Thank you.
All right, see you Friday.
Cool.
Friday. So far away.
So happy.
Can't we do something tomorrow? I hate when they say Friday. But then Friday gets here and it rules.
Yeah, nice.
Let's check in with D.C. Eric, what's up? Hey, Eric.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, man.
Hey, man. People down in D.C. are feeling y'all already.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah?
Driving home on the Beltway, 6 cars got WOW written in the windows and dirt already.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
There you go. We'll explain WOW tomorrow, but that's a good sign. It's only been a couple days.
Hey, you went into it a little bit before. Everybody's already into it, man.
Right on. Just get WOW on the back of your car for tomorrow's show, all right?
Yeah.
We don't care if it's written in the dust or a homemade WOW sign, or maybe you could get one of the WOW stickers that are out there, and we'll explain it, okay?
That's awesome, man.
All right.
You guys rock.
Hey, thank you, Eric.
Welcome to D.C.
Right on. Thanks. And thanks for putting up with us today, DC. But this has been a long time coming, and we just got to make sure everyone realizes how psyched we are to be back in Boston. Hey, Matt, you're next on the Opie and Anthony Show. Matt.
Hey.
What's up, bud?
What's up?
You're up.
Hey, man.
All right.
That means now. That's a long delay, sir.
Yeah, you're on the air.
We're on like a 10-minute delay or some ridiculous thing.
Yeah, I'm just calling to say how you guys doing. You know, I used to listen to you when you were back in AAF, and I love you guys now. You guys rock. And I'm looking forward to the tomorrow Whip 'em Out Wednesday. I'll be putting the sign on my car, driving around.
Yeah, we're going to bring cool radio back to Boston. None of this ass-whipping Wednesday where you listen to, fat guys with pimples on their ass getting whipped.
Getting whipped.
Yeah.
Who the hell wants to hear that?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout-out to, if you don't mind, to Chris, who works with me here.
Oh, that's disgusting. Hit me harder. Harder.
Yeah, hit him. That's great stuff.
That pissed me off more than anything. We come up with this really good promotion, Whip 'em Out Wednesday. They take it away from us, then we get fired, and then we have to hear back from everyone from Boston that they replaced Whip 'em Out Wednesday with Ass Whipping Wednesday.
Ass Whipping Wednesday.
Where fat guys get beat up by a dominatrix.
Nothing I like better than seeing man ass getting reddened.
I'll bet so when it's happening, the funny remarks ensue.
Why the hell would you open yourself up to having man ass like that just exposed and then put it on your website? And
Anthony, I got to interrupt you because the great Jim Cook from Sam Adams is...
Hey, Jim Cook.
Jim?
Yes. Hi, Opie.
And Anthony?
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Hey, pretty good. What, are you drinking the Sam?
Well, of course, but, I'm a professional. I do this for a living,
You know what I got right now? You hear this bottle? That is a summer ale.
Oh, I hear the Grains of Paradise.
Grains of Paradise.
Jim, you sure you want to be on our show today?
Well, after Friday, I did get a few emails wondering why in the world is a classy beer like Sam Adams sponsoring 2-point conversions all over New York.
Yeah.
Well, we did Sex for Sam last Friday. It was a huge success once again. Should we explain Sex for Sam?
Quickly, yeah, we had a trip to the brewery up in Boston, Boston Beer. Jim Cook hosting a huge party he does every year up there. Foo Fighters playing. And we had a little fun contest to give away this trip. We had 5 couples going around famous landmarks in Manhattan, here in New York, and they had to have sex at these locations. Each location, the higher the difficulty of actually getting away with having sex, the more points you got. We had a spotter that followed each couple to confirm that they were having sex. And in addition to the point value of each location, if they did it backdoor action style, in the balloon knot, they would get 2 additional points.
And we have audio of a girl getting the 2-point conversion.
Yeah,
I love this clip. We've played it about 5 times since Friday, but...
a girl only makes the sound during the 2-point conversion.
All right, Jim, check this out. Yes, Rick and the C Blockers once again.
Hey, guys, we're at Rockefeller Center, NBC, the building. We found a door that was ajar. It's like an entrance closet. Hold on. What do we have? Oh, my God.
I think that was a sound. Did you hear that? I think that was...
Oh, my God.
That's good.
Have it, a little audio.
Jim, no, girls only make that sound for one reason, right?
Yes, I can confirm that one. And
when they're getting the long neck.
Bam. With the look on Pebble's face, it could only have been one thing. We didn't need the video on that one.
Well, when Jim Cook first walked into our studio, there was a couple getting ready for some action because we had on the list sex in front of a celebrity was worth 30 points. Jim Cook is a celebrity. So one couple came in, and the girl was fluffing the guy. You know how they do it in the porno things to get him ready for action? And Jim Cook walks in, and,
I think in my hand, about to put it in my mouth.
Yeah, and she was drinking out of her own long neck. By that.
And Jim got to see the fisheye.
The fisheye.
Well, I am proud to welcome you guys back to Boston.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that. Cook. Look at that, Jim Cook.
Yeah, please do me a favor and don't kill the mayor again.
No.
We're going to leave the mayor alone.
He's old news.
Yeah, he was going to welcome you, but he actually designated me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think he said something about if those bleeps ever come back to Boston, I'll throw them in bleeping jail.
Oh, yeah. Well, that sounds like welcome to me.
Yeah, it's a warm Boston welcome, and we need the wow factor in Boston.
Wow, yeah, bringing it back. Wow starts up tomorrow because the company we now work for is not scared of it like the old one was.
God love him.
Hey, thank you, Jim.
No, it's a pleasure welcoming you guys back to Boston. You got to come to the brewery.
We will be at the brewery sooner than later.
God love you.
All right, thanks Jim. Bye. The great Jim Cook from Sam Adams. Toast.
What does he do for Sam Adams? I never met him.
He drinks all the beer. Yeah, we really don't know.
Does he work for Sam Adams?
Yeah.
He's the guy.
He's supposedly like the owner, but
he's the head muckety muck.
Really?
He's the guy that started it in his kitchen sink. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like my great-great-grandfather used to say, get chicks drunk, you can bang them in the balloon knot.
Ah! That was a great sound. Ah! Let's go to Jeff. We haven't said hi to Philly yet today. Jeff, what's going on?
Yo, guys, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Hey, I just wanted to let you guys know, Howard Stern's talking about you guys.
Yeah, I know. This morning, Howard was ranting a little bit, sure.
Yeah, I was listening on my way to work, and all of a sudden he just starts going off about ratings and ratings this, ratings that, and he's like, those two guys, Opie and Anthony, man, they're really starting to pick up in the ratings. And as you know, Howard Stern being a self-proclaimed king of radio, I figured that'd be an awful big compliment to you guys.
Yeah, he was a little disturbed. Some woman apparently called up and was mentioning the Rolling Stone article,
which is coming out very soon. It's out to subscribers, but it'll be on newsstands in another couple of days. The hot issue we made.
And at one point, Howard said, obviously he does the same stuff that they're ripping me off, the clone show, blah, blah, blah. You've heard it before. But at one point he goes, I've heard sometimes their show is worse. Sometimes it's... And then he stopped. I was like, what? Sometimes it's what?
Yeah,
those guys disturb. And he said, those guys disturb me. I was thrilled that we can disturb him. It was pretty funny. Hey, you know what? Disturbed me. It certainly made us happy today. What can I tell you, Jeff? I'm not going to lie. He's still entertaining as all hell. If you ask me. I laughed my ass off. We know we're doing our thing, and he's doing his thing, and unfortunately we have a love-hate relationship, but he's in the morning, we're in the afternoons. That's how it goes. That's right.
I tell you guys, man, that whole WoW thing down in Philly is really starting to pick up, too.
Yeah, we're feeling the love from Philly, that's for sure.
All right, guys, I'll let you go.
Hey, thanks, Jeff.
Take it easy.
All right. Wait. Yes, Jim Norton? Bob, what's up?
Hello?
Bob. Oh, my God.
What's up?
This is Carpenter Bob, right?
You got it, man. How are you?
Carpenter Bob. Hey, Bob. You used to...
I can barely hear you guys, man. It's so great to hear you again.
You used to work at the little AM sister station that we were right next to when we were at AAF.
You got it.
And and you helped us out.
Yeah,
on many occasions.
Boob Art?
The Boob Art was very successful up there.
You got to bring that back, man.
Bob, you have the worst phone, though, man.
Yeah, I'm on a bad phone. I really can't hear you guys.
Sports Illustrated football phone.
I just wanted to welcome you back to Boston, dude.
Hey, thanks, Bob. Thanks, Bob.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
You got it.
Later.
Oh, Bob. We should get Scorch on the phone at some point. A lot of our listeners familiar with Scorch. Used to be on AAF with us years ago. Has some great Dave Dickless hatred stories. Hey, Mike, what's up?
Hey, man, just wanted to let you know, AAF, they're too chicken to answer any calls.
Oh, they're not answering their phone? Nah,
they stated that they're better because they're playing the music and you guys are just talking. They're too scared to talk.
They don't even know how to handle us, trust me. They'd be really smart to just keep their mouths shut. Yeah, just play music and
the more they mention your name on the air, the more listeners they're losing.
Yeah, because we're starting from scratch again. Yeah. We officially have no listeners in Boston.
I only caught you guys because I happened to go through the channels and I heard the name.
Oh, there wasn't a big promotion thing? This wasn't some big thing that a month in advance we're saying, hey, Opie and Anthony back in Boston, we want to come into town, start from scratch,
and build it up and show everyone what we can do once again.
Give you a week and the ratings will be way higher than that. That's for sure.
We have no listeners right now, so they shouldn't even talk about it.
Well, all we do is listen to AAF at work, so now everyone's going to know that it's BCN.
Spread the word, my friends.
Alrighty.
Thanks, Mike.
All right,
Is this our old intern, Brian? Come on. Brian.
Brian.
What's up, Brian?
Hey, not much. How about you?
Hey, you dick. What's up, man?
Just hanging out here. Just happy to hear you guys back in town here and doing a little reminiscing of myself about all the good times I had with you.
You still have the Howard Stern jacket I gave you?
Oh, yeah, man. I sleep in it.
When K-Rock was trying to hire us, they gave us Howard Stern jackets.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't walk around New York with this, so I gave it to Brian. What's up, Brian?
Oh, not much. I was just thinking about the times when, I come in the afternoon, hang out with you guys between 3 and 7, and me being an eager student trying to learn, I'd hang out with Frankie. I mean Rocco, from 7 to midnight.
Right. Well, that's when Rocco was doing the show before us, and then we get fired, and he jumps right into our warm seats and doesn't even look back and doesn't even, give us a call. Brian was our first intern at AAF. Right.
And
first intern of the Opie and Anthony show. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, we've fired many interns since then.
There's been a long, illustrious career of tools and douchebags and asswipes that have come in to be interns.
All right, so you would intern for us, and then what would happen?
Oh, and then, you guys would get out at 7, and, there was an office there, and all the people in the office would leave.
Right. Yeah.
So it was just, me, Rockhole, and, Skeeter, Cowhead.
Hey, Skeeter and Cowhead.
Little Rockhole, come here.
Yeah.
And, he'd have us run his show for him, while he'd eat in the conference room and, trade tickets with loose women that would call up. And
Brian, are you saying that sometimes Rockhole would just leave the board and leave the interns to sing all the songs, take the phone call, not even talk to his listeners, and just be eating and having some type of sexual escapade with various people that would come into the studio?
Yes, I am saying exactly that. I'm also saying...
What a way to take care of your listeners. That's why he's not answering his phone right now. He's too busy eating.
Oh, man.
Eating.
The best, though, was Rocco cared so much about his show. The laziest guy in radio, by the way.
By far.
We call him Schlocko. Everyone at the station, AF, calls him Schlocko behind his back.
Yeah.
He would leave the last hour of his show and have tape breaks and have his interns run the show while he was home.
Make sure you hit this tape. Hit it on time or I'll kick your ass.
There's a dedicated guy. He really took care of his listeners.
Oh,
yeah, because they would play a lot of music, still does. So he would only have to do a break at 1:45 when he was leaving. So if he taped that break, he could leave a good 40 minutes before the end of the show. So he would tape it.
Hey, Drago, that was blah, blah, blah.
And you'd have to make sure you played the tape after the correct song, or else he'd be mad. And he's probably sitting there going, I can't understand why Opie and Anthony are syndicated all over the country.
I'm already home listening to my last break from my bed.
I'm putting in a good 2.5 hours today. Why ain't I featured in Rolling Stone magazine and FHM magazine?
Brian, just play Smoke 2 Joints 5 more times.
Oh, my God.
That's classic, man. Some classic lazy Schlocko stories. Those guys are beating up on me. I better have a really good ass-kicking Wednesday tomorrow.
I'm going to just...
Hey, Cowhead, go get the fattest, sweatiest man.
I got to stack my show with man ass to win.
I like that when he brought his kid in there.
Nothing beats little Rocco.
Hey, little Rocco, come here so I can snort a gram of coke off your butt.
Now, allegedly, that was...
Right.
See, Brian's using character. We have no idea if Rocco snorts coke there, Brian. Oh, who knows what's going on in that studio. We do know, though, he is paranoid.
Very.
Yeah. Poor guy. Well, Brian, keep in touch, all right?
Oh, definitely, man.
You ever make your way into New York, you can put some carts away for us. And actually, we're in a lot of cities right now, like Philly and Washington.
You guys would have, guests in. I remember this one time. This is...
Brian, how old were you when you were interning?
Oh, man. you had some guy in with this, like, really crappy board game. He brought in, like, 2 boxes for him, right?
He brought in, like, 20 games. It was, 20. No, it was 2 cases of 24. So we had 48 of these games. It was some kind of game about love.
Who cares? It sucked.
Yeah, it was horrible. But there were cards in there that were very tightly wrapped in plastic. Well, let Brian explain. Very heavy. We did this right in front of the guy. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, so, you know, the interview, you know, the guy was pretty boring, whatever, you know, card game, wasn't that interesting. So he left after the short interview or whatever. So, like...
All right. I think we started it while he was there, which really pissed him off. But go ahead. Go ahead.
So then we look over at these 2 huge boxes full of games. Like, what the hell are we going to do with this? So, I don't know. Someone went over. We just got one, just open it up, and then, like, someone drop-kicked it, and then next thing I know, I don't really remember, but there were cards everywhere.
Yeah, we made a new game. It was take the box, and the box was shrink-wrapped. All the ingredients of the game were shrink-wrapped. All these stupid cards. The new game we made up with his game was to throw it or kick it against the wall so hard that everything had to fly out of the plastic bags that they were wrapped in. And that was the game. You win. If everything flew everywhere, you won. And then we threw the 30-pound tombstone that used to hold the door open right through the wall. And it made a hole.
I took one of the games, and I went for a field goal, and I ended up bashing in one of the speakers in the monitor in the studio.
A scissor went through the monitor, too. But the best of all was a game we would play where we would have to throw things and break a CD.
Oh, my God.
And the whiteout, a big bottle of whiteout, someone threw it, it hit a piece of wood and splattered everywhere. Whiteout exploded everywhere in the studio. And Brian was cleaning up whiteout for the rest of the night. Well, Brian, we got to fly, but poor bastard. Keep in touch, all right?
All right, man. It was great hearing from you guys.
Yeah, hey, Brian, cool. Rocco!
All right, Brian, later.
Take it easy.
We have to take a quick break. A really quick break, and we'll be back. Keep the 14-year-old away from us. Have a drink. I want to bang you. This is normal radio, right?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
I don't know whether to sit here and listen to you guys or drive down there and bash your heads in with a baseball bat.
And we want to thank Jim Norton for stopping by today for our big day. Jim Norton joins the show a lot. We love having him on. He has a great... He makes us almost seem normal. You know, when you have a guy like Jim hanging out on the show all day, you can go home and feel a little better about yourself, you know, morally. I got to interrupt you guys because Emily wants in. Emily, what's up?
Hi.
Hi, Emily.
Hi. Am I on the air?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Well, yes, I wanted to know if I could come by and be lesbian for the day.
You want to join the other 2 on Friday?
I do.
Wow. So you want, okay, lesbian for a day, threesome. It's happening.
Threesome.
Well, we got Kim and Liz going at it on Friday, and you want to join the fray.
I want to be part of the Kim, Liz, and Emily fray.
Now, they're very attractive girls. Why don't you describe yourself a little bit?
Right, myself. I am 5'4".
5'4", yes.
Yes, I'm about 115 pounds.
15, okay.
Yes, I have dark hair, dark eyes, 34B.
Good.
What else do you want to know?
You don't have a big ass?
Do I have a big ass? I have a beautiful ass.
Nice. How old a gal are you?
I'm about to turn 26. My 26th birthday is coming up. I'm a Leo.
Well, you have passed the audition. Yes. Hold on. We'll have you in Friday, okay?
Okay, great, thanks.
All right, there goes Emily. She'll be joining the party on Friday. 3, always better. Let's play a quick round of What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony Show today. Ian, what's going on?
What's up, boys? Today I learned that O&A always win in the end.
That's right, my friend.
Stinky rules!
Stinky does indeed rule. You know, Brian ruled before Stinky, so... Steve, what's going on?
Hey, boys, great show. Congratulations on your triumphant return.
Yes, thank you. Like conquerors, thank you.
That's it. Spaniards! Fake weddings are only funny when the middle of the dance floor collapses.
Yeah.
And also, Rocco licked it.
Just suckled on it.
Peace.
Stinky does rock.
Is that good, Dave?
Rob, what's going on today?
Hey, what's up, Opie and Anthony?
What's up?
Hey, I'm psyched to hear you guys back in the air again.
Oh, thank you, man.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
Why aren't you guys just broadcasting out of Boston now? That's all you talk about. Screw New York.
We like New York, too, though.
No, you don't. You hate those Yankees, too, right?
Come on.
I'm a Mets fan.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm a Mets fan.
What's for that now?
Hold on, we're not going to start, saying stuff we never said when we were on in Boston.
Opie's a Met fan, which is pathetic in both cities.
Yankees. Rob, we'll be up to and we'll be up visiting Boston very, very soon. We'll have details, okay?
All right, well,
and we'll be doing a lot of things with Boston.
And so do the Yankees.
All right, thank you.
Hey.
All right.
I'm not going to take that even on day one, Rob.
See how much fun we're going to have with Boston and New York and everyone else? Philly, Washington, Cleveland. Mike, what's going on?
It's like juggling chicks.
Hey.
What are you guys doing?
Talking to you.
I appreciate that. I just want to let you guys know, major listener from before. I basically gave up radio.
Yeah.
Rocco's a joke, man. Forget about it. All the stunts he tried to pull were just pathetic.
I hope you guys realized all that was fake radio.
Oh yeah, I mean it was so obvious. Everything was so set up from the start.
It's sad that we came in there. We tried doing something fun, exciting, a little entertaining there in the afternoon drive at that station, and we did. We had a lot of fun with our listeners.
Yeah,
we got thrown out, and he thought he could just step in and do this just horrid fake radio with a fake partner and a fake thing. It just was all phony.
Yeah, I could not stomach him ever.
And we so wanted to come back and remind Boston what it was like to just hang out with
I feel like you guys died and you came back from the dead. This is great. This is great, man. I appreciate you guys working hard to get back here to us because it was certainly missed.
Mike, it was a huge pain in the ass. It was like being in prison for the last 3 years.
I believe it was.
All right. We're going to do it all over again tomorrow. This isn't a one-shot deal.
Oh, Whip My Wednesday, man. I'm a big fan. I lost my fiance because of Whip My Wednesday. But
we'll talk about
more fun now, so I look forward to returning to the big WOW.
It comes back tomorrow. All right, Mike?
I'll be there.
Thank you, man.
Take it easy.
No, don't go to them. I got man ass.
Hey, Joe, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
New York thinks you're wicked.
It's pretty cool to hear Wicked again.
Yeah, and retarded.
And retarded. We love the retarded.
How about a box of wine?
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Today on the show, I learned that someone to be named later is gay at AAF.
Oh, yeah, we'll play.
And also, there's a difference between a pool and a puddle of AIDS.
Joe?
Yo.
Joe, my friend, there's more than one. Oh, there's more than one.
Can I just say something, guys?
Yeah.
I invented stinky rules. Later.
Stinky does rule. Yes.
Adam, what's going on? We got to get off the air here.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Hey, man.
I just wanted to say, what I learned today.
Yeah, quickly. We're out of time.
All right, Anthony knows how to control his feelings without cursing.
Barely. And I did curse, though, after that tirade, as our PD would say.
All right, let's squeeze Rob in. Rob, you're the last call today. We got 20 seconds left in the show.
Hey, O&A.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
What's happening, guys?
15 seconds left in the show.
Hey, calling from Virginia, wanted to say, second day I've listened. You guys are doing great, man. That episode you did earlier.
All right, Rob, we got to go.
Oh, no, we got to go, yeah.
We'll explain Whip 'em Out Wednesday to Washington tomorrow. And Boston, what could I say? We're back. And thank you very much for the support the last 3 years. All right?
Nice.
All right.
You know what we do here?
Absolutely nothing.
That's wonderful, isn't it?
The Opie and Anthony Show.